Everything is chill? Okay, everything is chill. I transition the thing. We're live and we're good. All that shit. Turn off studio mode. Real quick, post my shit. Twitter and stuff. Yes, I know Ads Manager has been updated. As very old. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but okay.
No, yeah, I picked up that vanishing coin. I think it's better with Firefly,
I'm sorry, what?
the vanishing coin.
About the vanishing coin?
Yeah, I got
It was
Uh,
one of the loot.
yeah, it was one of the loot. I picked it up, and looks like it's better off with the Firefly.
I mean,
I mean, she has her free thing,
I guess.
she does have an impulse that can just make her invis.
and this is a once consumable.
True.
Okay. So, guys, it's
Give it to a
been
brewer who has
like
+1 untrained stealth.
what?
So,
We're talking
why
about the vanishing
Shell and
coin.
Dutch?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, wait, why Shell and Dutch? Yeah, want to explain?
Oh yeah. Why Shell and Dutch? Please enlighten us before we do anything.
Okay, so as I said, Schillen is canonically Dutch. Very mild spoilers for a different AP. Schillen makes an appearance in a certain AP as a Mwangi man who's visiting for the arts.
Okay.
She appears as a Mwangi man who is modeled after her brother Dubral before he became Zolgathon. And the last name she picks for herself as being in that shape is Wolfsgehel, which is a reference to her dad. Wolfsgehel is Dutch for wolf's howl.
What does that mean?
Or after.
I mean, yeah.
So
Like,
confused.
she has a Dutch last name. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
In the mortal form, she chose to appear in the thing Dutch name.
I mean, technically, it could be either Flemish, Dutch, German, and as Peter points out, South African.
There's also a non-zero chance that Paizo made up some random fucking letters to put together like they do for a lot of names, and then it just happened to be Dutch sounding.
No.
No, it's
sure.
Very Dutch or Germanic for type of phrasing for the word howl.
Anyway, given she appears as a Mwangi man,
I mean,
I'm gonna say that's South African.
I mean, technically, it's not just South African. It could be someone who's like from Suriname.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And I mean, there are black people in Europe too, Peter.
Damn.
Okay. Anyways, that was far less interesting than I thought it was going to be.
Well, you should have really measured your expectations.
Wow. Dang. Here I am thinking my friends are interesting or something. No, kidding. Cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Bulk
Well,
the legged.
last time on Strength of at least 6, the party found some footprints of some straggler citizens of Q2 after they got kidnapped by some knights of Abendego, and they followed the footprints down to this little baobab orchard and saw that some Boggards took residence up in here and locked the prisoners up in a shed. Have since freed the prisoners, but there's still one last building you guys have been checked inside of. So.
Yeah. And Zen's kind of going ballistic.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
she's
Zen's
not currently.
Angie.
Are we sure
So,
about
party.
She did just cast the heal and not harm, which is a good sign.
that? Yeah, you know what?
Yep.
All right. So Zen, you're doing all right, right? I mean, we did just watch you devour a man, but you also didn't like forget who your allies were. So like,
Her
do you
eyes are
feel
just darting around.
And I remember Malimby didn't see that. He doesn't have dark vision.
what?
Like the thing,
But
the
in the
eating a
darkness.
person. It was you guys were in darkness, so the only person with
Yeah, I
dark
know,
vision
but
in the
then
room at the time was Aruru.
but I mean, we were kind of joking that like, we heard the sounds and like
There was no
the
body.
dude
There
was
was a
there. The
missing
dude was
body.
there, and then then he
Then
just
he was gone.
wasn't. So like,
Yeah, you never know.
like,
Zen
anyway,
Zen, do you need some seconds to calm down?
you know, we also have another building left to check before we leave here. So, I just want to make sure
Firefly
Zen's good to keep
gently
going.
reaches a hand out.
Are you good to keep going, Zen?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Gently puts a hand on Zen's head. Pet, 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 pet.
look, Zen. At this point, if you need our help, you need to let us know because, you know, whatever. And I'm trusting you to do so. For now, we can talk about this more later. I guess we should keep going.
Yeah,
We're
it's fine.
still,
No, I'm fine. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm good. What? Other
Zen,
building?
you've always been a very capable member of the group.
Just try and keep it together until at least we rescue those people. Then we can.
No one expects the wrestler sorcerer.
Yeah, this is true.
All right, what door are we picking?
Either way, I could pick a door. Meeting my monk. Talk about
You notice something interesting as you approach these barn doors. Is that it's very like grassy in front of them. Like there's like grass growing like underneath the threshold.
Oh, I
Okay.
guess they have been used in a while.
I'm not sensing anything.
What do you mean by sensing?
Can Firefly
Okay,
can
I have
Firefly feel a
precise tremor
curse?
sense.
A precise tremor sense.
Imprecise.
Imprecise. Out to how far?
15 feet.
15 feet. You're not sensing it.
No, I know.
okay,
The game would tell
can I
me.
listen at the door?
Ah.
Or-
Firefly is just going to carefully
Make a perception check.
listen to the door. Okay, I'm
And
gonna make a perception check.
do you want it like secret, or
I already rolled it.
All right. So as you kind of listen into the door, it's a little weird. It sounds like you hear like a lot of like kind of like what I would say like ambient wildlife noise, like bugs and like little frogs and stuff. Not necessarily like the boggards, but like
Firefly's wings poof like she's hearing like she's hearing a
it's
bunch of
like
bugs.
I don't know, like it's like listening to the door. It's like hearing like a fucking zoo enclosure or something for a little slice of the jungle.
Firefly's like, I want to go in there. I want to see all the bugs.
I mean, that's kind of weird
Calm
because
down.
like this is
Calm down.
supposed to be
Calm
like,
down.
but
Calm down.
I don't hear anything immediately dangerous. Firefly,
Well,
you
well then let's take a look
things up
inside.
before. You-
Can
could-
Firefly stealthily pick the lock?
It's not locked.
Okay, then can Firefly stealthily open the door?
You can peek in. Make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Plus
All right.
16 stealth check, baby.
Nice.
Also,
Okay.
I'm not seeing the dice rolls for some reason.
That's
Whenever I roll them.
I am.
interesting. You
So, I
should.
mean, sounds like a you issue. They're working on my end.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. It should be working.
Just tell me if I pass or fail whatever I'm doing.
Well,
don't
I
care.
mean, you see the
I
chat
know.
message, right? You got a 35. You see that? You got a 35.
No, I don't.
You
I
don't.
don't.
Wow, that's
Wait, you
that's
don't
weird.
see the chat message even?
What's the
No.
last chat message you see?
The last chat message that's a dice roll. That's when we
No,
were
at all.
rolling healing.
At all. What is the last message you see? Period.
The text from Aruru and Zenzen.
And then
Hmm.
I'm seeing
interesting.
I'm seeing their text from this current session. Literally 2 seconds ago and 16 seconds ago.
Roll any dice.
31, 17.
Roll any dice. I don't care. Just roll any dice, like a couple times. It goes through.
Take the first stealth roll. I'm just gonna roll this again.
Yeah, no problem. You definitely succeed. I want to make sure you're like getting the chat message to come through.
Nope. I'm not.
Weird.
Oh
Do you
well.
see this?
I don't see any dice rolls. Period. Like I'm seeing like the message. It looks like a chat message popped in, but I don't see the dice rolls for some reason on my end. It's
I mean,
personally my end.
that may just be your internet.
It could be just my internet.
That doesn't make any sense.
running
Though.
at-
He's
could-
receiving
could-
feedback that something's happening, and then it's just failing to
just
load.
needing to reload.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say probably refresh.
I
Eh,
don't want to. It takes forever to read.
like Jenny got in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Eh.
I don't know what
Eh.
to say. It's kind of like if you don't see
Like
the
I
dice,
stated,
it's like,
just tell me if I pass or fail any checks
Okay.
or if I'm attacking something.
All right. Sure.
It doesn't work after this.
Alrighty
I
then.
don't
Well,
care
let me
exactly
reveal
when it
unto
is.
you what's in this room as you peek in stealthily from the doorway. As you peek in, one, you can tell like this whole room is overgrown. Like there is like lush brush just completely filling the entirety of this room.
It
So much so that it would be
Firefly looks
difficult terrain to
dumbfounded.
walk around in there. But then you also
Firefly
see
looks
the creature.
dumb.
This large, three-eyed, purple being with bat-like wings. Just
Firefly looks
nesting over
kinda-
in the corner.
Firefly kind of looks dumbfounded.
So, what do you see?
I see a three-eyed creature nesting in the corner, but it's like a forest in there. She's whispering this.
Okay, but describe this creature for me.
Three-eyed, purple, winged beast.
There is
Leathery,
also a boggart
leathery
inside.
spines. How many legs? How many feet? How many hands?
Is it a people eater?
I see one boggart and a creature.
I'm still waiting. I can't describe the creature. Basically, Firefly's gonna repeat exactly what like it says it looks like.
Did you see the map change? Did you see that I opened the door and you can there?
I am loading.
Oh.
It takes me forever to load, remember? That's an issue that I'm having,
Yeah.
that I've been having because of internet.
Alright,
I can't
alright.
see the map
So-
right now.
The creature in question here has, four legs, it's like geckos with like little like toe pads, long white tail, horns on its head, long tongue, sharp pointy teeth,
Uh,
as
Yeah,
the
Firefly
art is
realized that.
described.
So is the description enough for Malimbi to like
Yes.
maybe make any sort of attempt at figuring out what this thing is?
Roll your fancy lore there, bud.
My esoteric lore. Let's go.
Oh, Tarek, oh my god.
What? Do I re-roll that? Do I re-roll that? It's fine. I'll figure it out again later when I explode one.
Tragic.
We'll
Alright.
just say Malimbi is a visual learner.
He's a visual learner. Needs to see it to know it.
What are titties?
I need an example.
I need examples. Yep.
Oh my god.
I
Wow.
not sure what it is. It sounds messed up. How do you want to do this?
We can try the other door, see if it's
Firefly
easier way to
cast
sneak up
clears
on it.
air. Firefly cast clears air on herself. I could sneak in.
Invisible.
Alright.
I can get a better look and message back to you. She's gonna stealthily sneak up. Or sneak in.
Alright. You can't really do that because you would have to open the door all the way to get in there, and there's not really a way to hide that.
That's
I mean,
unfortunate.
can't I sneak in through the door partially open and then close it behind me?
I mean, does Firefly have a way to become paper thin to slip between the door jamb without them noticing?
Me IRL am quite capable of doing that. Firefly,
See what I mean? Like,
kind of thick. Oh,
Firefly's not that thick.
Malimbi's
Firefly's
like,
wings aren't that
oh,
thick.
it was nice.
Malimbi's like, can confirm.
If you were a
Oh
boat
my
of
god.
if you were a boat of
Okay,
oatmeal,
now I
pretty
see
sure
the
Malimbi
fucking
could
dice
stir
rolls.
you.
Why did they not fucking roll?
Because probably something just fucked with the loading. It's fine.
Mm.
If you were a boat of oatmeal, Malimbi couldn't stir you.
Damn.
What? What does that mean?
Firefly
Means
looks
athletic.
at you. Firefly looks at you, Din.
I
Plus 12.
mean,
+2.
I'm supposed to be the only one hitting on my wife, but like,
Firefly
not
has
wrong.
literally
Do
plus
not
2
wrong.
athletics.
So
Most
then,
of her body is in acrobatics, so she is thin and very very able, have the ability to use acrobatics.
Your body shape
That is
doesn't
literally.
determine how good you are at acrobatics.
She's
Anyway.
probably thin muscled, not thick muscled. There's two different.
Lean.
Yeah, she's probably leaner than most.
Anyway, Firefly,
But
you'll have to give me a reminder later tonight. For now,
Mm.
let's focus on what we're doing here.
So, what's the plan?
now I'm not
We-
seeing the tokens for whatever. I could see them on my physical token. I don't care.
It might
We
have
can
to
try this other door, see if it's a better
I
way to
just
sneak
can't
in.
click off effects off myself. I'll trust you to do that 'cause it doesn't show up.
Sure.
Alright, no problem.
Let's try the other door real quick before we do anything stupid.
The other door is probably gonna give us a little more space.
Exactly. Maybe.
And if
We'll
it's
see.
locked, I can unlock it. If it's not, then
Right, Zeta?
the Firefly is
You doing the
dancing.
honors?
Alright. Make a
Firefly
stealth
can
check
attempt.
to crack the door.
Firefly's going to stand here and attempt to crack the door.
Alright. Roll it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, you crack the door. Get a peeksy inside. A lot more of the
This
same.
way, yeah, all I'm seeing is wild growth, and I'm still seeing the creature in the same corner. I'm not seeing anything different on
Well,
this side. Back here, the only real difference is that back here, it's I can see the wall clearly. There's more space on the other side. She says, pointing over here. I feel this might be better for long range, but over here might be better for fighting in case we have to fight this thing. Do you want me to try taming it? Firefly looks excited.
I mean, I know it worked out last time. It would be incredibly funny, and I'd be incredibly impressed. However, that doesn't exactly look like something you can tame from the sound of it.
We don't know.
I mean, is it the only thing in the room?
It has a nest, and there's bugs, and that's all I saw really. I don't from this side or the other side. I didn't see anybody else.
Well, out of character, technically you would have seen some more boggards,
What
because
on this side? Okay,
yeah,
I would have seen that boggart. I didn't
yeah,
actually
you
do
would have
that.
seen that boggart.
Yep.
Actually,
So
no, there's
My
a
bad.
boggart in there with it.
okay, so they're probably gonna attack you on sight. I don't think you're gonna get the chance to tame it.
But I wanna.
I know,
Damn
but
it.
it's kind of an involved process now, isn't it?
Right.
I know, I know. We'll find another opportunity for you to show off your skills. Okay?
Mm.
I know you can do it. I'd love to see you do it again. It was very effective last time, but I'm
Okay,
not
the
willing
only
to risk
reason
your
why I
skill.
went for a mama over the two snakes is that the snakes would have tried to bite me.
I mean,
I
so was Mama, but like you had an advantageous position there. A
She
little
could have
bit.
chomped me. She could have chomped me even
Probably.
from my advantageous position. But the only reason why she didn't is because she wasn't tamed. The two snakes were.
So
Anyway, I'm
actual
going
plan of
this way.
getting in there.
I'm going this way.
I mean, if I can sneak in there a little bit or take them by surprise, I
Oh,
have a
Firefly would have
grease
closed that
spell
door, by the way.
potentially that I could maybe slow them down with, and then we can rush the other two.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's not waste too much time.
All right.
Do you want to take this coin just in case?
What did he do again?
It's the vanishing coin. It lets you has invisibility on yourself.
uh,
Oh,
no, that's it.
Copter.
Mm,
There's a talisman and everything, so we're gonna need to
I'm
take
going
time
to
to
just
fix
tell
it.
you something
yeah.
that I
Yeah.
have that I forgot my character is currently wearing.
Okay. Arboreal boots.
I'm
Okay.
currently wearing those.
Yeah.
Yep, you would ignore the difficult terrain from inside the building. This is true.
I will put
Anyway,
it in our shared stash. You want to take a look?
No. That's oh.
now we're talking
Oh,
about
sorry.
something else.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
take
mean,
it with me. So
I'll throw you a bit of
let's
a bone here. Like, if you go in invisible, they'll like notice the door open, and you know, they'll notice that. But like, that's not exactly instantaneous alarm bells. If you can sneak away from whoever investigates the door, and not make contact with them, you can get in there.
Firefly's like, I could sneak in there as long as you guys hide first.
Oh, that's a good. Hold on. If you sneak in there and they investigate the door, Zeta, whoever comes to investigate the door, can you just like yank them outside and then we'll like kind of separate them for a bit?
Very well.
So, Zeta, I think you should stand here, and I'll sneak in.
Yeah, I'll be around the corner.
I'm over here, Zeta.
Oh yeah, we can see you right now.
Whispers like the other door. Like whispers to him to let him know, like, hey, I'm at the other door, not this one. And yeah, Firefly is going to carefully sneak in and move to here before quickly just gently closing the door with her wind pull thing. So she's like using her wind to
Part of
kind of.
me really wants to make terrible like wind impressions when the door opens. Just
Oh fucking hell!
Ooh, my
Okay, I'm
God.
gonna move here. Stay away from the door.
He got so close. Bro needs a fucking natural 20. Well, main man. Main man, let's see it. That was almost 20. It rolled off the 20 to an 8. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, alright.
Mobogo.
Alright. Lucky you with your fucking 35. Holy shit. Alright. Door opens. Oh, that's weird.
Grabs.
Peeks out. All right. All right. Let's roll initiative here. And Zeta, you may use athletics for your initiative if you wish.
Okay, give me a moment. There you go.
Yoink.
Yoink!
Like this is some fucking cartoon shit, right?
All right. Here's
Yoink explained it.
tribal war.
Shit, why am I going first so far?
Anyway, where's the soundboard? There it is.
I'm still in a. I'm
Oh.
still feel like I'm in a pretty good spot despite
It's going first.
it. Depending on the situation, it might not directly attack.
Yoink is gone. What?
No, you lost Yoink.
Someone deleted Yoink from
How dare they?
Kala. What the hell?
What the? I gave everyone grabs.
Oh.
I gave everyone grabs. Oh no. Can I ungrab everyone? Okay, I can ungrab everyone. Alright, I grab just a boggard. Nice to know that that's a feature now, that you can mass debuff people instead of me having to individually do it for all of them.
Kyria, you gotta roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh yeah, anyone outside the building, actually anyone in this combat may roll stealth for initiative if they wish.
I mean, my perception's better, I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah, it's just like the nature of how you're starting the combat, where fucking Firefly's invisible inside of there, and then you're all outside the building. You can all roll stealth for it if you really want.
My stealth and perception are the same. Check.
Check. You see as hard as you sneak. Which is to say, very poorly. Senza needs glasses.
Also, I.
Kyria, hello. Arubu. That's Kyria. She was here just a. Okay. Darshi. No, wait, that's he did. What am I saying? Battlecry on Boggart. Let's see, how good is his will? His will is not good enough. Will become frightened one as. Yeah. Kyria, hello. Are you there? We're rolling initiative. Alright. There we go. Alright.
Swift.
And with that, Kyria gets to go first. Aruru, what would you like to do?
Jeez. Wait, Kyria gets to go first?
No weighing, right? LMAO. Whoa!
Well,
Alright.
20 numbers.
His ass explodes. Oh boy, shocking grasp at 5th level.
Cat ass.
That's
Wait,
that's not.
sorry. That's hold
That,
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's from
something
the from the weapon, yeah, and then the
That's
damage.
not
not the
critical. Hold on.
Oh, that's not the critical. Oh, right. And you have a war pick, so it has a.
true. So it needs to roll extra dice.
Good roll, good roll.
There we go.
That's a fat one.
And then
Oh, I see
shit,
a 12, a
Jesus
12 and an
Christ.
11.
ooh,
Jeez.
Eh.
Jesus
combine.
Christ! Oh no, the combine button. Where did it go? God damn it! Oh, wait, no, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm
So that's
on my GM screen.
94 points of damage.
There's my combine button. It was even funnier the second time. All right.
Exploded.
Amazing turn. Excellent work. So,
aha.
that was weird. All right. So at the
Whatever
dawn
the
of the
fuck this
boggard,
is.
screaming in pain and suffering, like as soon as this door opened, hey, this thing begins just maniacally bellowing in a laugh, just. Or like, wait, no, more like. Oh no,
Shy
Stream
guy.
Deck, don't shit on me now. Don't shit on me now, Stream Deck. Restart. Anyways, there it is. Laughing maniacally a bit here, and while that fucking loads, game. Relishing in the torment that his little boggard steward has suffered, and now it will promptly respond at whoever lay siege to his domain with a pretty sweet entangle. So he's gonna
I'm assuming that's specifically aimed at a Roro.
is aimed at everyone over in that fucking direction.
I don't think I'm counted in that.
You are just
Come
barely
on.
outside of it. Either way. Blah. Entangle explodes outward. I'm gonna need some reflex saves from all of you, including the boggard, LMAO.
Yeah.
Damn, fucking crushing it.
I'm in a wheelchair, by the way.
He's in a wheelchair. He dodges in a.
This
All right,
fucking
my
dog.
man is double grappled. Zeta as well. Oh, excuse me.
So
Okay.
we all don't give a shit, but its buddy got fucked.
That's funny. This is difficult terrain,
Technically
though.
the
This
same-
entangle is now difficult terrain here.
Yeah,
And each
technically
round that
the
you
save
start
don't
your turn in it, you'll
until-
have to save again.
So, I mean, I assume that the first saves don't actually happen until their turn anyway. We just did it all at once.
Yeah, it's much easier to resolve it like this because I don't anticipate you guys standing in there for very long. All right, so that's 2 actions. What is he gonna do with this action? Oh my god, what? Okay, he can't quite reach her.
Thank God. What the fuck?
He can't quite reach. Let's see. He is going to sneak around his little mini swamp jungle he's created here. Very poorly. Sneak around by the clap of his ass cheeks. Beep. That's his whole.
Okay. I don't have eyes on the big guy. Don't want to be in this area. So let's see. Let me just move inside this. Now I have eyes on. Well, that one dude's probably gonna be fucking dead, so I'm not really gonna bother with him. I should. What's the range on this again? Can't reach. Probably not. But yeah, it's not be enough. So I guess. Let's see. I'm just gonna try again to see if what the fuck this creature is by exploiting vulnerability on it real quick. See if I succeed this time.
Oh yeah, starter session hero point.
Ah, yeah.
Ah, true.
Almost forgot.
Alright, well, it's a success. It doesn't seem to have a weakness. So that's unfortunate. Nothing for us to exploit here.
Do you have any of the ancillary feats that detect other things about a creature when you check?
Think so.
Eric Warden and Diverse Lore, right? That's or is it things?
Yeah, it's.
Okay. Oh. All right. This thing is called Mabogo. It can speak with animals and boggards alike, generally speaking. These are, how do I put it? You know how dragons are like big evil monsters that have hordes of wealth and attack people to steal money? This is like the swamp ass version of a dragon. It's not literally a dragon. It's a magical beast. It's an amphibious beast as far as like actual traits go. But these things relish in causing like distress amongst the humanoids and will typically oversee a domain where it just torments anything unlucky enough to come near it.
Damn.
We stole its job.
Yeah. And in relation to boggards,
this
a
one
lot of
boggart.
times they'll low tier worship them as like a higher being closer to, I forget the name of frog god's fucking name, but the frog he missed. That one. As basically one of their brood kind of thing.
My bets.
Gogunta, yeah, one of Gogunta's breed. Brood, not breed. That's that.
Let's see. With a single action remaining. These guys speak common? I don't remember.
No.
No. So intimidation is also not going to work. Especially because I'm untrained in it.
I mean, yeah, he's already frightened. I don't know about the Mabogo, but you know, the little shitty boggards already frightened.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything for that single action right now. Unless I have... No. Alright, I'll just end it there because, you know, nothing I can really do from here with a single action.
That's cool. I can. Oh, yeah, so cinematic. All right,
that
Zenzen, you're
has
up.
been-
Time to get some feet value. Long jump.
Long jump.
However, powerful
Clever.
leap, quick jump, value.
Value. Ah!
What's also
Look
funny
at
is
Here's
pay
your
no
abilities.
attention to the fact that I can activate a fly speed now. But don't worry about it. It takes 2 actions and then leaves me with a single action to do anything. So you know. But it has its uses anyway. Literally can't fail. Kind of.
That's when rolling and determines how far you go.
Yeah.
All right, 34. You keep up at a distance equal to your check, round it down to the 5 feet. All right, you can jump 30 feet. What the fuck? Yeet! Yeah. Oh no, wait, you can go 35 feet because you have powerful leap. That's right, my bad. Yeah, you can go 35. Whee!
I think that's still in the thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's still in the. Yeah. Hang on, let me. My bad.
I don't really care.
I turned it off to be all cinematic, so you can see all the plant like wigglies better. But yeah, that's exactly within the aura, or the burst effect.
Smile. And now I see where things are, what they're doing. What do I cast?
I have to go to the bathroom really badly. Be right back.
I...
I cast.
Okay, I'm out of 5th level spells, so here, or do I just go for the funny divine wrath? I have no idea what these things saves are. So,
Gonna find out.
Fear will affect everything for now, so I'm just fucking. So Zenzen is still a little spooky.
She's just a little spooky, just a little bit.
It's just these 3 things, I think.
Yep. As far as you know.
As far as I know.
I know. And suddenly, from the ceiling, all the invisible ninjas. Go. Wrong winder.
Fear.
That's a 3, an 8, 12. Damn, they did not roll so good. Which one's that? Of course, it's the one being grappled by Zeta. Let's add 2 more to your frightened condition there, bud. He will attempt to flee when his turn happens, if it happens. Frightened 2 on the other boy, and then frightened 1 on Bogo.
Damn. That's unfortunate. And turn.
Alright, Firefly, you're up. You're invisible. Nobody knows you're there.
Yet.
Yet he's pissing.
Yet he's
Yep.
pissing. All right.
Jetty needed a quick toilet break.
We will do Zeta's turn first then.
Alrighty. Okay. Voice mod off. First action, I am going to do this on the guy.
Additional. I like it.
How many debuffs are we putting on this poor dying man?
Until he has a second column.
Who's getting
Okay.
absolutely fucking
Attempt an
janked.
athletics check to grapple the creature you've grabbed or restrained.
Oh,
Alright. You critically succeed. I'm not even gonna check on that one. He's frightened 3 right now. So the target is enfeebled 2. That's cool.
I feel like this guy is just.
I
Gonna
feel like
fucking
you could have just punched him, but okay, you know, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have fun with this guy. Then I'm going to do this.
Then you suplex him. All right, cool.
Is that with the map or?
Wait, so Mission Roll doesn't have.
Make
Doesn't
an
have the
strike.
attacks, right?
No, it has the it tells you to
You do
make
make a
a
strike.
grapple check, which does have the attack
Was it-
trait. So yeah, you attempt an athletics check to grapple the creature you have grabbed, or well, maybe not. It's grapple with a capital G. Yes, it means grapple the action. So that does have map. So it's a -4.
Okay.
Huh.
Although you're probably
It's
going
something-
to smash him into
Whirling Throw tells you to
smithereens.
do the same thing, I think.
Whirling Throw also did get verbatim nerfed to have the attack trait, and because we all knew Whirling Throw was didn't have the attack trait before and didn't tell you to do any kind of actions that required that.
I
It just
forgot
said to
to
make an
target the
athletics
dude.
check. Anyways, yeah, so 31, is that a critical? Does it even matter? Is there even a difference? He has... That's actually not a critical. Wow, okay.
I mean,
Really?
21 AC at this level would be really low.
I mean, with Frightened 3.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, that's against his AC? Oh, no, that is a critical critical hit. Right. You strike first. I forgot. Yeah. You critically hit him. Rolled critical damage. He actually
twice
does
of
have
that.
19. Twice of that. All right. He takes 16.
Oh no.
No, that's additional.
That's just the other damage. Now,
That's
right
the
after you put
additional
your strike
damage.
damage.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Undo.
Oh.
Yeah, you do your actual strike damage. All right.
That's my strike damage.
Does he just
That
die?
attacks-
He has 18 health.
Well, and then you take the 16 from the 2d6 because you undid that.
No, it's just.
No, that way he would just take 8. He would just take the 8 because it's a conditional effect. It's not not like it's when you when you critically do it, then you get also 2d6. All right, and then he's prone. All right, sick. This guy has been taken to Pound Town.
Frightened 3, immobilized,
Immobilized
And
the second time from the plane.
off guard, thrown.
Alright,
Come on,
the
Bishop.
final thundering punch, you slam the ground next to him as the vines get in your way. Just like, oh! I would say he's making the, like, desert frog reeing noise, but, like, there is no wind left in his lungs after that one, Chief. Alright, Jetty, you back? It is, Firefly's turn. Hello, Jetty, paging Jetty, you are muted. I do believe she is still AFK. Alright, thankfully we have another party member to take their turn before Firefly. Next turn. Alright, you din. Hopefully Jetty will be back by the time you end your turn. Alright, you din. What do they do?
I will begin orating.
In front of my salad.
Yes.
Begins to orate all over the place. It's orating time.
Oh fuck, wait, I did aura,
I'm
that's
back.
relevant.
Don't worry. No, I've dragged aura on you.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm
The
back, by
correct
the
one.
way.
Welcome back.
And I think then I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Interesting play. Interesting play. Spell effect. Image.
Damn, here I went frightening all of them.
Ah, woo. Okay. Well, interesting turn. It's now Firefly's turn. You are currently
Finally.
invisible and not detected by
I can
anybody.
see Din's legs poking through that wall.
Some long legs there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks
Okay,
so,
let's
it looks
see
so
what I
funny.
wanted to. Hmm. You guys think you got this one? I'm assuming, yeah. Pretty
I
much
can't
dead
believe
already.
the bro is even alive. He's alive because Shin wanted to play with his toys for a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Channeling his inner barbarian from Dungeon Soup.
Hey, if
This
he,
one is very scared. This one's just a little spooked.
if dude decides to stand up,
I'm
you
kind of
gotta
wondering
react
if
Two
to
I
it.
A-operas
should.
next to him.
Bro,
I'm kind of one.
Oh, but he's
I'm
fleeing.
kind of. Sorry, I'm trying to talk. I'm wondering if I could, if I have an, much distance does the flaming updraft do? Actually, never mind. I kind of wish I knew what this guy was weak against.
Nothing.
I'm trying to decide if. Oh.
You currently have not identified any weakness on him. Malimbi believes there to be none with his good esoteric roll.
My successful exploit weakness check revealed there was no highest weakness.
Wait, why am I channel elements off? But I have.
Should have been on the whole time, right?
Yeah.
No, I think I used this skill, but Firefly would have actually had that backup.
I mean, you
Mm,
need to
yeah,
have
After
it
comp.
up.
No problem.
You need to have it up to be invisible, and that's the thing that gives you away if they get too close to you.
Yeah. Technicality, he was just out of range of it. Anyway, by being there. What? I just see little leggies popping through that wall. Anyway,
Yeah, you did his little mirror image effect.
yeah. I have slicing, bludgeoning, lightning, and ice to try out if I really wanted to try it, and piercing with my crossbow. The temptation just to fling it updraft this guy into the air as I appear, and then just elemental blasting one actually elemental blasting this guy. Hmm.
Well, you're gonna have to make a choice.
You know what? I'm gonna choose cold and actually 2-action blast the big guy. Cause I don't think I could see this guy because he's just outside. I don't have a clear shot. I think I have a clear shot on him, but I'm not risking it. Yeah. Yeah, hold up, let me make sure I actually have the guy targeted so I can roll this. Fucking 30.
Alright, which one are you attacking?
Does that hit? This one.
Alright, yep, that'll hit.
That is 2-action
Roll damage.
cold damage.
Wait. Yeah.
I
It's
have
in range.
I
It is
have
in range.
water.
Okay. I just wanted to double check because I knew the water impulse was shorter than the air one.
By how much shorter? You think?
It's
Yeah,
30 feet.
feet.
You are exactly
Oh.
close enough to hit him.
Okay.
He's is there a bonus? Actually, doesn't matter against that thing probably. He was hidden.
Firefly appears, and then switches from one action to, or two action to one action. I probably get map on this one, so she's switching to air for the
Alright.
map one.
And as such, you are revealed from your invisibility. You believe 25. I think that'll hit. Yep. Roll damage. Wait.
Wait, no, I'm
No,
hitting
you were
this
targeting
guy.
him, Mabogo. Oh, okay. You're shooting him twice. Okay. Yeah, no. I'll miss.
She's trying both elements just to see what it's weak against
All
really
right.
quick.
Okay.
Since she has access to both of those element types.
Well, you will notice something interesting
It
though,
missed.
as you do hit it with a cold damage. It kind of winces at your attack in a kind of telling way. Like, it gets very upset that you hit it with cold damage, and the wound
Firefly just has the
that is left
As-
seems to be quite agitated by this.
Firefly smirks. Hey! Looks like somebody's weak to cold. Still the giant shit-eating grid. That's her turn, by the way.
Interesting.
That's my 3
'cause
actions.
The system
Actually, no, wait. I
itself
used the
told
2
me it had
action.
no weaknesses.
The system was correct, Peter. The system was correct.
Uh,
It's not verbatim
I'm
weakness,
going to-
however, doing something else.
I'm actually gonna move. Actually, I can move up to half, so
It's like
Hold up,
fire
real
damage
quick,
shutting
I
off
wanna-
in a generation of a troll, I guess.
I'm making sure I can move up to half because I used that 2 action. So I'm gonna move here. I used 2 action impulse. Wait, unless it doesn't count.
No, you did the 2 action.
Yeah, you did 2 action impulse.
Yeah. I'm gonna move here.
Alright. Cool. Alrighty then. Next up. Our little froggy friend who is quite afeared right now. The Mobogo shouts at it and fucking points towards a Firefly. And he must obey. Let's see. Do you get Swamp Stride too, Mr. Boggard? You do get Swamp Stride. Alright. Yeet! Oh, wait. Let's see.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, come hit me. Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna move
I mean,
20
I
feet.
scared you.
Not very fast. As he gets
Booga,
close,
booga, booga.
he's gonna.
He's specifically targeting Firefly because of the cold damage, I'm assuming.
Tongue!
Hit by 2.
Hit by 2. Alright.
Ow.
Damage. Not a lot, but you take 11 damage. And tongue grab. If creature is hit by it, they become grabbed. Unlike a normal grab, the creature is in a moment. Wait, is this automatic? Oh my god, this is automatic? Huh! It's automatic! You become grabbed.
Hold up. I got a feat for what was it? I know I have a feat, slippery prey.
Okay, what does it do?
That's for when you are grappled,
no,
and
hold
you
up.
just take less of a penalty on repeated attempts, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's when you try to free yourself, so. Keep that in mind once
Okay,
it comes around to your turn.
I will keep that in mind. But Firefly's like, "Gah!" Oh God! It tugs on me.
Yeah.
Ow!
Probably should have done this for any.
That's Malimby's job.
Yeah, I probably should have done this first, but you know, whatever.
Tim.
It's been a while. All right, it's also going to do its terrifying croak. So everyone within 30 feet that isn't a Boggart or Mobogo. So that's Zeta, Aruru, Zenzen, and Firefly. I'm going to need will saves against its terrifying croak.
Not liking this. Oh, I rolled a 9.
You
31?
did insane. So you're good.
See, you're all fine. Just
All
out of
fine.
your
And Aruru, rolled me that will save.
Is it a
Carry on.
success or a critical success?
You just need a regular success to dodge the frightened.
Yeah, success.
Those who
happens,
critically
but
succeed are
success,
immune
you
for a
can't do it
minute.
again.
Kira, hello? You there?
Kira.
Roll
need to
your
make a
will
save.
save.
The froggery.
Froggery. Critical
Frogger.
success. Would you look at that? Epic. Awesome. That's gonna be its whole turn. Frightened goes down by 1. Alright. Idiot's turn. He is compelled to flee.
But he's immobilized by the roots, so he
He's
has
immobilized
to escape.
by the roots.
The persistent lightning damage.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Well, let's see if
Well,
he can
first things
even
first.
free himself. Can he
Isn't
escape?
Also,
Escape's an attack. It's not a manipulator or anything like that. What is his highest to escape? 13. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, wait, no, the enfeebled doesn't matter because the frightened is so high.
oh, he escaped.
No way! What a
He
chance!
escaped.
No way.
He breaks free, but does not get the additional benefits of critically escaping because he's fucking immobilized from the roots. He breaks. Wait,
That's what he's escaping from, is the roots.
no, he's escaping from Zeta's grab first.
No, he let go.
No.
He's suplexed.
Oh,
Yeah,
he let
suplex, so it's
go?
not
Oh
even-
my god. Okay, so he escapes from the roots. So he does. Wait, he does get the benefits then of the critical. No, he's prone. So he doesn't. Okay. Well, now that he's no longer immobilized, you know. No, he can't crawl. It's difficult terrain. All right, he stands up. Hit him. All right, he dare use a move action in front of Zeta.
And out of you.
Bam! Alright, roll damage. If it's less than 10, I'll laugh hysterically.
No,
Alright, bro fucking dies.
Check.
Nice.
Alright, he's gone. Okay. Hilarious. Amazing.
He got roadkill frog here. Roadkill frog.
Dude got absolutely fucking
Fucking
gamed.
roadkill frog.
Like,
Alright.
the dude walked up
So-
to the door and then the entire enemy party spawned.
Oh my god. Yeah, alright. So, Aruru, it's your turn.
Oh, come on.
Oh, the
15.
You're in difficult terrain. Do remember that.
Yep. Second action of 5. Hello.
Alright. Oh dear. Oh no.
Third action. I'll take a hit.
Roll damage. Good ol' smackaroon for above average damage. Bonk.
That was 3 actions because difficult turn.
I'm back.
Alright. Fair enough. Alright, Mabogo's turn. Alright, he is not healed for that because not healed right now.
Okay, so the cold damage turns off its regeneration.
Yep. Alright,
Let me go ahead and take this
so
now.
our boy here is going
I'll just keep it.
Take some defensive. Yes. Obscuring mist.
That is a
Mm.
concentrate thing that takes
Oh.
3 actions. So the other thing, does the other thing go away or not?
What? No.
Just need to check.
The concentrate does not.
Entangle.
There's no concentration in the system.
Yeah, no, it
No, no,
concentrates.
There's
it's not something,
sustaining.
I know.
Yeah, it's not like a sustained thing or something. Okay, we're
Is
But this
entangle
is precisely-
Is Entangle just a duration spell? Yeah, just duration.
Yeah,
1
it's just
minute,
duration.
yeah.
All right. We'll plop down mist right there. Obscuring mist. That'll be his whole turn.
I got a question. Did I use my thing from? Did I get attenuator thing already?
You did
Today?
use your gust of wind to get rid of the cloud kill in the other room.
Good to know. I was just clarifying because it's been a couple weeks and I forgot.
Yeah. Don't worry, I
It's
remembered.
fine. I still have Gust of Wind.
Yeah, Firefly's still being held by a
Anyways,
giant bogger.
Malimby. I can protect what you're about to do.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
What's the range on this thing again? 60
It's like
foot
60
line.
feet or something.
Yeah, like it reaches all the way to the other end of it, so. Fine, I'll take an action to Gust of Wind.
Alright. Tick nasty.
Didn't I just like outright fucking cancel
Now, let's
anything
see,
that
can
guy
I...
did on the other? Sorry.
I'll do it like this, so it doesn't hit Arudu, but it still gets the mist.
That's hilarious. It
kinda
also hit the
actually
Boggart
cool.
Hunter, so they have to make the save. Alright, let's see.
Yeah,
Does he take damage from
But
this?
that-
Does he
that's
get
the
whacked in the
point.
face?
he's
Yeah.
knocked prone.
Knocked prone! Ah!
Does that mean he lets
Flop.
go of Firefly?
Nope. He is laying down, but he's still grappled onto you. Alrighty
Firefly
then.
is like,
And then with that,
yeah.
you have canceled out the obscuring miss as it blows it away, and
Fucking
due to physics and
chameleons
backdraft,
wannabe.
the other door opens up by Yadin because of the rush of wind into the room. Not backdraft. What is it called? Overpressure. That's the word.
Yeah. Again, I have a single action. I mean, I could try to recall knowledge on it, I suppose, but
Yeah. What's this thing want me to remove?
Yeah. Don't worry, I got it.
Okay. Okay.
God, this fucking entangle is so annoying.
Yeah.
Imagine being wrapped up in a bogger tongue.
Skill issue.
This... I can only move 10 feet through it at a time because of the difficult terrain.
Yep. Unless you can jump it.
In a wheelchair.
Jumping in a wheelchair. Do it.
Nah, I don't
is
have-
that allowed, or are you forbidden from taking any kind of
Nah,
leap action?
I don't know. Either way, I don't have quick jump anyway, so...
True.
But yeah.
Fuck. I'm like
You see your
trying to
Firefly
figure out a
struggle,
place where I can go without having to take fucking 5 turns going around. Because I really don't want to move into it, because if I get immobilized, that's kind of bullshit. Because you make that safe every turn you're in it. Not a lot of single action. I don't have a lot of very useful single actions.
Oh, you can give moral support. You can start going in the entangle if you really want.
Just a little bit of a problem. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Get this man some grenades.
He's more scared of the
Yeah.
Barker's more scared of that thing than.
Alright, you know what? Zen's turn.
Alright, at the dawn of your turn, roll reflex save against Entangle.
Yeah, I got the dialogue box open and ready.
No, you're fine.
Dude. You remember, this entire room does count as difficult terrain.
Yump.
Yump! Dude, this is
I'm
insane.
barreling.
Fucking powerful leap value. Really athletics check. Alright, 35 feet of movement because you have powerful leap to round that up. Yeet! Are you just gonna jump everywhere now?
Still have that fly speed that I can use, by the way. Anyway.
Anyways. Yeah,
I mean, you
yeet.
provided me difficult terrain. I've had some of these feet for a while. No, one of them's new.
I mean, it would have been super funny if you jumped up into the trees with the fucking other guys before.
I was considering it.
Jump. No fly. Jump good.
No fly. Jump. Good. And now, I'm gonna athletics again. Right,
Oh. Oh,
hang on,
here
where's
she
the
comes.
thing?
Do you have Titan Wrestler?
Should. Hang on. No way I didn't take it.
Double check
Wait, what?
Titan Wrestler.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Campaign feat. Campaign feat? Okay, whatever.
Where do I drag this? Oh, there it is.
Or she blows. Oh, did you look up the athletics macro?
No, I think I had the wrong one on my bar.
Easy.
Yeah, whatever grapple rideable is, not grapple athletics action macro.
Grapple rideable. What the fuck?
I don't know what that means.
What? I'm scared of whatever that means. I'm guessing the rideable.
Oh, I think it just means like it's like the
module I have that lets you like stack people on top of each other.
No. I think it might be something else, but I'll worry
I have
about
no
that
idea.
later.
Anyways, not important. Make your athletics check to grab the fucking Mabogo. Well, that's what I would call a dog shit roll. And thank God your lifting belt saved you from being grappled back.
No.
No. Still fails.
If it was still frightened, no.
No! Tragic.
Yeah.
Alright. You have one action remaining. Honestly, insane turn right
Could have
now.
been tried intimidating it first. Oh well.
Bro just
Wait.
jumped out of Entangle into the boss's face. That was like some Giga Chad maneuvers right there.
Yeah.
No one expects the wrestler sorcerer.
Yeah.
The temptation.
Wait, I forgot I gave myself this.
What?
Right, because I don't use almost any of my cantrips, so I'm like, okay, because you can just change a cantrip, but you know it's a sorcerer when you level up and stuff, right? I have not used Summon Instrument in like a year, so I don't need that, right? And we mentioned about having guidance. I have guidance.
You have guidance. Alright,
I
who you
could
guiding?
guidance myself. I forgot I had it because I haven't used it since I've put it on my sheet. Could I have guidance?
Alright, fine.
Yeah,
It's been 3 weeks. I'll allow it.
Pog! Grab.
Alright, you grapple. Remember your abilities. I won't be so
Grab.
lenient next time. Alright.
Wait,
Oh wait,
so
that's
no,
right. You still
ah,
have another.
ah.
No, no, no. You don't have any more actions. You cast a guidance as one of your actions.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, jumped, guidance, grapple, or rather, guidance, jump, grapple. Well, oh, no, you choose when.
I'm-
All right. Anyways, Zeta, you're up. It's your turn.
Okay. Reflex save time, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, that's dog shit.
What's its DC? It's higher than that. That's a failure. So you
Yep.
become paralyzed. Less.
Ah!
What a Chad. All right. Yep. You do not get slowed down by the entangle any more than difficult terrain already causes.
Okay,
No, he's a
so
monk, so he's fast as fuck.
it's like -10, right?
You're not suffering. No. So difficult terrain, it takes twice as much movement to get through.
Okay. So that's 20 feet over here. Oh no. Door's in the way.
Walls in the way. You're just around the corner, so you'll have to go one left and then.
Yeah, so that's my first action.
Slow as fuck, trudging through.
Second action. How far is this?
It is currently grabbed.
And this bogger.
Screw it.
It's
I'm
literally
just going.
gonna-
Second action, I'm moving over here.
I would bet he runs straight into the tongue and just drags Firefly and the boggart with him.
That'd
Fucking-
funny if
That would be very funny.
Flank right in the tongue.
And then my last action.
Boggart now tastes pennies. And
Gonna flurry.
Oh!
I smell pennies.
You smell pennies. Off guard mattered.
Yeah,
Off
do
guard
not make
fucking
a
mattered.
crit miss.
I mean, for the first one made it a crit hit, and then the second one made it a not crit miss.
My
Darn
regular
shame.
hit.
Wait, you didn't
Don't
get
know
it
if those
right.
matter.
You got a crit, and that was it. Because the other one missed.
Yeah, my normal hit, it hit harder than the crit hit.
Which is kind of hilarious.
I'm just imagining Firefly yelling at this bog, going, "Let me go!"
Tongue
Mother-
her, I hardly know her.
Ah!
I know her pretty well.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Did you take the
Wow.
second hit?
You
Damage?
You
didn't. You
missed.
didn't hit it. You missed.
Oh,
by
yeah, I
9.
didn't.
You missed by 9.
No, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
How did it hit? Never mind.
All right. The whole room is difficult terrain, by the way.
The whole room is difficult terrain.
The whole room is
Oh.
like a fucking swamp in here.
Okay.
Then I wouldn't have
Crawl along the wall.
made it there.
Oh. All right. Well.
Okay, well, no damage. I just moved over here.
All right. All right. Fair enough.
Unless you jumped.
Unless you.
I don't have those feats.
I mean, you still can just do it. It's a DC 15.
Yeah.
athletics,
It
not
would
bad.
be 2 actions though to do it, so it wouldn't matter. Even if he got the Giga Jump, he would still use all of his actions to get there.
Ah, true.
Hmm.
Rocket fist.
I'm gonna do Inspire Courage again.
Inspire.
And then I'm gonna... You know what? I'm running out of spells anyway. I might as just, well, optimize my actions. I'm gonna do 1 action, level 1 magic missile.
All right. Beep, beep.
One action?
Well, you shoot 1 missile.
Oh, yeah, well, because what move? Courage. Pew.
Alright. Roll your d4 plus 1.
Plus
Okay.
1. Plus 2.
Oh, yeah, d4 plus 2 damage. Really fucking, spicing it
Nice,
up
plus
there.
2.
Inspire Courage.
That,
This
Inspire
is the
Courage.
damage roll.
Oh yeah, right.
Damn, Inspire
Courageous
Courage to
Anthem.
potentially double his damage for a magic missile.
Oh!
Like that.
And it did.
It doubled your
Well,
damage, yeah, true.
I was
It did double
optimizing
your
my
damage.
actions. For all we know,
Insane.
This 4 damage is gonna change the outcome between the turn. Of
True.
him moving.
100%. Absolutely. Anyways. Firefly, you're up. Jetty?
I am here. Slippery prey. I want to use that feat to
Alright.
try to get myself out of this situation.
Roll your escape attempt.
I can roll escape with acrobatics,
Yes,
which
that's
is a
typically
plus
how you-
18.
Yep, yep.
I'm basically gonna do a backflip on this bit. Ah!
Do a scoop.
Damn.
One try. Untongued.
Don't worry, I'll
Yeah,
fix
I don't like you doing that. Firefly says with a glare. And just so it can't heal itself, she's going to she's going to one action blast the boss again before going to face this boggart.
Alright, roll with map.
With map?
Yes.
Yeah, because escaping is an attack trait.
Yes,
Didn't
Slippery
know that
Prey
was an
makes it so that you reduce you reduce your map when escaping.
Alright, you hit.
So escaping becomes easier, but you still have the map for other action. But you nailed it first try, so you didn't even get to that.
Roll your damage.
Hold. Drops a piece of ice on your back and makes it go.
Ah! He goes,
No,
"Ah!"
Firefly's just Firefly
Nice
miss
challenge.
forming a Firefly is forming an ice spike and just throwing it at this thing. As a reaction, Firefly is gonna make sure everybody knows about the cold before
I
she
don't
turns
know
her
that.
she turns her attention back to this boggart, glaring him down.
Girl turn, right?
Hold up, not my whole turn. Only use 2. Unless
You attacked
escaping
twice.
uses 2.
No, escaping takes
No.
1 and then you attack twice. Did you not?
No, I didn't attack twice. Only attacked once. That's why I only rolled the 1 damage. I wasn't trying. I only rolled. Cause this one was without map. The top one was without. Only rolled once.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you like have a free reroll off of that, so you're gonna at least need to like subtract one of your hero points for that.
I mean, technically, if we say that the second attack was also done, still, if it's at map -10, it still would have been an exact hit.
Yeah, it would have been an exact hit. That's why I didn't really question it then. So either you've spent all your actions or you spent a hero point to make that.
I'll use all my actions. I'm sorry. I did.
No, it's
It's
fine.
not-
It's just,
Yeah.
That was without
just-
map though. That's why I did. That's why I thought.
yeah, but then
since
we
it was
just
mistake-
subtract 5 in our head, not instead of rolling a new roll that ends up being better.
Yeah.
That's the whole
Alright.
reason.
Yeah, we're good.
Doctor has.
Anyways, okay. So next turn.
Either way, the first one missed.
Yep, you have deactivated its regeneration. Very good turn. So boggart hunter here. He doesn't know
Firefly
exactly.
value.
Let's see. He did not see Aru take any attacks of opportunity yet, so he's just gonna risk it for the biscuit and then have a rude awakening as he triggers reactive strike from Aru. Go ahead and clap his cheeks.
Intently. Do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
his cheeks are very aggressively clapped. Holy
Yep.
fucking shit, man. The AC to hit a differential here. Ow! Okay. Alright. He stands up. Pain! Ooh!
That was a mistake.
Mistake!
God damn it.
Sashi
bite
is
her lip.
sexually harassing people again.
He's gonna, make a very tactical decision, totally not out of fear, to get away from Aruru and go towards Firefly, the one that the boss
Hiding
is
behind his
upset
grapple
with.
target.
He's hiding behind fucking Firefly.
Hey, look, I know I tongued you earlier, but get me away from this crazy ass.
I'm gonna swing. Basically. Oh my god! What a Chad! What the fuck? Alright, he'll
That
critically
man.
hit Firefly.
Damn.
Wham!
If it,
Almost minimum.
if
I could do that.
Alright,
Malimbi can't see that though.
alright, Firefly, take 18 damage. Not 36. That's already the critical hit damage is 18. 18 is the crit. Oh my god. Alright. Aruru, you're up.
Choices. Decisions.
That thing did just crit Firefly.
You're what?
Firefly is our baby. We love her.
Oh. Chasing him down.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll do one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. This guy does not have a whole lot of AC. Alright, well, you erase him from reality. He's hanging off from a thread.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll another.
Bro finally dodges.
You know what? That was a 6. Yeah,
That-
that's what I thought.
Oh, exact
Courageous
hit.
Anthem!
Lethal. Alright, he is evaporated from reality. Congratulations.
Okay, and go back to being. Smile?
Okay. Well, Babogo's turn. He does not get healed because his regeneration is cantered. Well, this is an unfortunate situation. We gotta take a deep breath and bellow out the song of the swamp
Okay.
as horrific croaking
All
noises
birds
come
are-
out from
no,
him.
None of those.
There are none.
Alright, 50 feet. I do
You're
believe
saving
that
us
is
here.
this entire fucking room. Yeah, everyone that isn't Malimbi. Wait, hang on, Malimbi? Yeah, everyone that isn't Malimbi, you gotta make will saves against this.
Malimbi's just out there. The fuck they doing in there?
Oh, he gets +2. He gives him a Mabogo.
Oh, on a failure, you are slowed 1 for 1d4 rounds. Oh no.
does that really affect Firefly with her insane movement?
I mean, it takes away one of your actions. That's
Yeah.
what slowed does.
So, Zen, Aru.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
good.
Oh.
Wait, you have earplugs.
The earplugs in! Oh my god, the earplugs! The
Oh,
value!
wait. Sorry, I
Wait,
was.
Wait,
One
didn't you
second.
take those out at one point, or are you still wearing them?
He's still wearing
Hold
the
up.
earplugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else needs to make a save against that?
Everyone
did.
except me.
Actually,
Okay, then-
wait, no, you would hang on. So, Zenzen, you would need to have taken the earplugs out if you ever wanted the benefits of Courageous Anthem.
No, I still hear. Right?
Then what are the point of earplugs?
You just make things that hurt my ears and shit.
Well,
Alright,
ultimately,
let me
as
the
much.
point I was trying to make is I'm going to counter performance that.
Counterperform. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Ooh,
Try your
counter-performance.
counter performance. Yeah, roll your counteract check.
Because that seems like a really bad effect. Like, I don't think our party wants to be slowed for D4 rounds.
Does this mean my failure wouldn't have mattered? Can I take my hero point back?
Hold
Hang on,
let's
first
see,
we
let's
have to
see-
see
let's
if you can
if
actually
Vincent
counteract it.
succeeds.
If I fail, then it doesn't matter. That you do want to spend your hero point.
No,
But I
it
don't
matters.
fail.
Okay, take your hero point back, JD. It's fine.
Alright.
Like, you didn't
For a second.
fucking just drowns it out with music.
You successfully counter the
No, I just
song.
yell back.
You Song of the Swamp.
And
So,
just
Alfor,
make-
what I'm
Seaman of
imagining
I make
now,
Dawn.
chittering spider noises.
Alfor, you know what I imagine now? You know that video with there's two kinds of people,
Right.
and then one is a person and a parrot yelling at each other, and then the other person turns to the other parrot, and the parrot's just like, hi, hi.
Hi.
You did in this thing of just yelling at each other constantly.
I figure it's more like I'm making chittering spider noises, and this thing's primal fear of being a frog who gets eaten by
No.
spiders it
No, that's
kicks
less
in.
funny.
Alright,
No,
you
that's funny.
Song of the Swamp them,
There we
and
go.
Jetty, you can have your hero point back.
Unsung swamp song.
Dragon's Den General.
I took my hero point back.
Yes, that one.
Odd stop. Anyways. He will take
did
his
it,
turn!
Frog.
And Zenzen, you will be bitten. Attack! Holy shit, you got critically hit on 12. My man's
Don't
got
say
no
it like
AC.
I'll weird him out. I'll say harder. Make him not want to do it again.
Are you
that.
sure?
68
Are you sure about
damage.
that? Today's the day since and dies, I guess.
Yep.
And then
Yeah,
this is the
that's
part
about
where
to
I reveal that he has improved grab, and now you are also grabberonied. And this is the part where I also reveal
Do it.
that he is going to use Swallow Hole.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Bye.
Alright!
I
Against
hope
your
you have
reflex
claws.
DC. So, let's see this is with map, because, you know, stacked. So, add that. Whoop. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
You are critically swallowed. Oh dear.
Does critical do anything?
That's a great question, though. Their critical
I'm not
effect,
seeing.
monster can attack creatures that swallowed creature is grabbed, is slowed, and has breath, or it starts suffocating. Escape, blah blah blah. Yeah, there's no effect for critically swallowing you.
All
Anyways.
we need to do is have Arudu critically hit him because piercing damage equal to the rupture value will,
Alright, I
release-
forget the order on this. Do I select the horse first or the rider first?
Rider?
Alright.
It's been a minute because I haven't had Dami out for a while.
So right click you and then right.
I think you select both of us and then no, wrong
Nope.
way.
I did the wrong way.
If this somehow
Unride.
turns into us having to fight a corrosion possessed
Stop! Oh my god.
frog hemoth, I'm going to be running.
Fuck is eating. happening? Why can't I? Why is it
You mind-
forbidding me from doing the thing? I literally got rid of the buff.
Right-click on him and... No, the buff doesn't do anything. The buff is just a visual effect. You have to right-click on him again, and then click on the horse icon in the bottom left.
What do you think I just did?
Okay, then you click on me.
I can't click on
Is
you
it
because
really necessary to do this to begin with?
Not technically. Okay, I clicked on you. There we go. Oh
Jenny,
my
are you
god.
eating?
Unride.
Getty?
Jetty,
Oh my god, I'm getting really fucking pissed
are
right
you
now.
eating?
Worry.
There we go.
I was like, what the fuck keeps happening? What's that noise? It's like, what?
There we go.
I mean, somebody just got eaten.
There we go. Anyways, okay. Now it's working. Alright, you have been swallowed whole, and that is its whole turn. You are also slowed because you were swallowed whole and you have to hold your breath, which means if you cast a spell, you will use all of your breath and immediately start suffocating.
I'm always under the effect of the breath cantrip.
Funny breath cantrip. No reason not
Funny
to
breath
use it.
cantrip last 8 hours.
Last 8 fucking hours. This is so stupid.
I mean, every time I speak or something, it goes down by 10 minutes, but,
Yeah.
yeah, I have
Yeah.
not spent 8 hours worth of breath.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
you can
Okay,
recast that
Malimbi,
shit,
you're up.
yeah.
Oh yeah, also the Momogo
Alright.
is no longer grabbed because you cannot grapple him from the inside.
Intensify vulnerability.
Ah!
I wanted
Intense!
to work constriction him.
So now that should. I don't know if this will automatically do that. Curious. Fling magic. I'm gonna level boost it. And I'm not sure if like it doesn't give me any options. Let me check my sheet. Its target.
Oh, wait, roll damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but I don't think I'm not sure if it will automatically do the thing with the extra damage from intensify vulnerability. But either way, it needs to make me a reflex save.
Alright.
Is it damage to the top of swallow hole?
The
Alright, it makes the reflex save, but it still takes half damage. Alright,
just on your
let's-
turn or
No, it says when you're first swallowed,
how you first?
and then at the end of all your turns or something.
This is new.
Alright, so he succeeds on the save and sends in you. Oh wait, that kills you. No one gets to see what happens.
Oh no.
No one sees the fact that Zenzen doesn't die, and now it moved your initiative, which is fucking annoying. You should just set yourself to
That
1.
was a shit roll. It doesn't seem to. Well, let's just see. Let's see what it takes half damage from that because it succeeded the save. But let's just see if it automatically adds the +6 from personal antithesis because it should.
Okay, yeah, it should. It did not. Well, it'll take 6 more damage.
No, by the way, it took half damage from that copter.
Oh, right. So,
Because
it would
it's
take
safe.
8, then +6 would be 14. Add 2. Okay.
Wait, fuck. What health was I at?
Doesn't matter. Go to.
Well, you went
No,
from
because I
full
get the
health
10
to
HP from
68.
the thing. I think.
Yeah,
That
how it
happens
works.
afterwards.
Yeah, that happens afterwards. You go down.
Oh, okay.
You fail to die, and then you get temp HP.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's 3 actions. Zeta, you're up.
Alrighty then. So Zeta doesn't know that Zenzen quote unquote died. So he's just going to start trying to make the thing vomit Zinzin out.
Oh boy.
I'm
gonna throw up.
Gwen stands up and going to start just gut punching this mofo here. So first,
We're up. Oh fuck.
I shit my pants. I threw up.
The duality.
I'm going to re-roll second hit. There we go.
Finally. Oh, it was so good. It was a 19 after. Woo! Critical hit and regular hit. Go. Damage.
Here's the crit. Here's the regular.
Ooh, good. Now, this is bludgeoning, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then, well, I can't. Next one's going to be map 10, so I'm just gonna stronghold it up.
Stronghold. All right. You're olded. All right, you did. Your turn.
Well, I am really dry on spells, and I think the best thing that we can do at this point is to try and get as much damage on this fucker as possible.
Yes. Because, otherwise, Sen will die.
Well, no, that's not what I fear, but we don't. We're
You have
currently
no
assuming
fear.
that Sensen's about to get digested. Unfortunately, I've used my damaging spell, so all I have left is Needle Darts.
That is piercing. Dude, what is its ruptured value?
Oh fuck, I didn't target him. Does a 28, 25 hit, because otherwise I'd hero point this.
25 is.
Then I'm gonna take taking a hero point away from myself, and then I'm just clicking the attack again now that I'm targeting.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
No.
Well,
Missed.
life is life. Hold, wait. Let me one.
Yep.
One second. Hold.
I'm holding.
No, never mind. I can't do shit. It's over. It's Joe.
It's over. It's Jover. Fucking Jover, boys. All right.
Fucking
Firefly.
calling out Yen Sensen. I fail to do anything, and
You make a nice new window
Fair.
in the wall behind him. All right, Jetty, Firefly, you're up. It's your turn.
Okay. I don't really have very much that can not damage Zenzen except my blast, but oof. Okay, what were the different things that it can do to ruin fusion month?
Ugh. Jetty?
I'm trying to think.
I mean, currently you are carrying this encounter by shutting off its weakness every single turn, or shutting off its regeneration every turn.
What is that? Oh, that's. Okay. I'm just going to do another blast of damage.
Beep, 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 beep.
Literally.
You've effectively dealt what, like 90 extra
Oh
damage
yeah,
so
yeah.
far?
You've done effectively over 100 damage with how much healing you've shut down. like it's insane how much this thing relies on its regen to like exist. All right, hit. Roll damage. The only thing that matters is that the damage number is blue. How? How? Oh god.
I'm going to use the 2-action thing to move here.
Alright. For, your, like, impulse thing, your air junction, or are you casting
Impulse.
4 winds? Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I didn't use the 2-action. I could just... I just switch it to a 2-action and just blast again. And then do the... Then do the, map.
Wham! Hit. Good job. Damage.
Thing's dead. Zenzen, we can pull Zenzen out. Thing's dead. We can pull Zenzen out.
Alright.
Fireplace like
River, you're up.
freaking out.
Alright. Well, thanks to fucking Firefly, I can get here.
Smile.
Test the waters. Nope, that's
Swift.
missed by 1.
By 1. You need a 7 to hit.
Okay. Wait. No, I rolled a 9. I need to roll a 10 to hit.
Oh, 10 to hit.
50-50 chance.
It was a 9, not a 6.
If the
And
55%
55%.
chance.
with my last action, I'll get my fucking spell strike back.
I see. Recharge.
Yep.
Okay, its turn. Alright.
Nope.
It does not heal because it got colded. Alright. Things take a bit of a turn, as this thing does not want to die. So, it's on its turn, realizing all of its wounds are frostbitten and not healing, throws up Zenzen. Ooh, I almost did the wrong order on the click thing for the horse mode. Unhorse. Alright, unhorse. Blech! Throws up Zenzen. You're no longer grappled and slowed, but you're prone on the ground. And then it throws up its little hands and like curls back a little bit. And you hear it say, sorry. And then it ends its turn. Hi, Zenzen. Are you ready to commit war crimes?
What? Why the fuck did it break?
Great job.
Oh, I think it's a PNG. There we go. Okay, it is up to you if you decide my actions or not. Or rather, the Kuroju's actions.
I think we all know what the Kuroju's actions are. What is your most apeshit melee thing you can do right now? It would be turn on Dragon Claws, right?
We need a 5th level spell slot back.
Oh, you get a 5th level spell slot back? Oh my god.
No, I know. I'm asking you to give me one back.
Oh, okay.
I could blood feast it.
Approved. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Yeah, about that.
Miss!
Ain't no way that's a miss.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Where's your hero point at when you need it?
No. DM intervention again. This is no.
You had you had 3 chances there. I gave you the extra spell slot. You rolled the miss, and then you rolled the miss on the hero point. All right. You
Wait, no, hang on. This is you should be rolling it. What the hell? Use your fucking
all right, fine,
DM
fine,
dice.
fine. I'll roll it. I'll click the attack button. All
Because
right,
we all
then.
know you steal Sweet Bro's dice when he doesn't run.
It's a critical miss.
Fuck! Come on, story moment.
Alright, fucking Zenzen flops at his thing like Family Guy in dead mode, and then fucking is wreathed in black inky darkness as she flips over and starts snapping its jaws at the Mabogo, and it's like having a fucking, like, a moment like a housewife being afraid of a mouse kind of thing. These snapping, gnarling, thunderous jaws are clawing away towards it. Party, what do you do? This is Malimbi's turn.
Oh, wait, there's still another action, which would probably I'd
Stood
probably
up.
actually do this.
Oh.
No reason it wouldn't.
Alright, Malimbi.
God, so whatever the fuck is going on in there.
Stuck pussy. The fuck? There's no. Where the hell's the accessibility ramp?
It's just more of a.
What?
Unless the
See,
Momogo dismissed it.
True. It can't.
this whole thing. Yeah, no, this just lasts for a minute. See, because all I know is Aruru's there. The thing is sort of surrendering. It spit out Zenzen, who was unconscious for a bit, and then a mini Kuroju showed up, taking over Zenzen, and I don't know what to do about that. All I know, I don't know if healing is going to be effective on Zenzen here, or if it's even safe to get close to Zenzen right now.
Is it safe?
And
the place really is hostile to the disabled.
But here's the thing. As a doctor, I need to be in there. I'm gonna use all 3 actions to move 30 feet. Wasn't there a whole dashing thing?
I will say if you're just continuously moving, you can combine the movement. You don't have the fucking 25 feet round down problem with difficult terrain. So in total, you'll have 75 feet of movement, which half of that would be 35. So you can move 35 continuously.
Yeah, that moves me just through the fucking area.
Yeah. It's like, if it's all in one continuous movement, it is very lenient about this kind of stuff. If you had to move 10 feet, climb 10 feet, and then move 10 more feet, I wouldn't tax you fucking 3 actions. You would just spend the 2 to climb and move.
Yeah. Alright. Malimbi is like... He is here to save lives, not take them, so...
Alright.
He's needing to get consent. That's what he's gonna do.
Alright, Zeta, what is your reaction to this situation?
If I can
Then?
request
What?
Zeta scared the Kuroju.
Admitting.
It'll help me in a moment, hopefully, maybe. I'm crossing
You're
my
gonna
fingers.
cast calm again.
Yes,
What a
that's
bastard.
absolutely what I'm gonna do.
We'll
Shin, you
see
there?
how it goes. Yeah,
Alright.
I heard it. So let's see if this works.
Wait, the modifier.
Intimidate.
I should have one more will.
Yeah, that's what we're going to try and reduce.
Yeah.
I don't have access to my modifiers anymore.
Like your effects page?
The button for modifiers is gone.
Wait, where the fuck is the button? I don't see the button either. No, I see it.
I
Do I
wanna
need
just
to
disable Kuroju penalty, because this is the Kuroju.
Do I need to re-roll? and use my last hero point.
23.
No, plus
Meets-
1. Yeah, plus
Fuck
10,
is-
it'd
what
be
is this
23.
Kuroji
So no,
shit?
I would
Fucking-
I would have a 23 will.
Yeah, so meets beats. So yeah, that works. That is a frighten.
Stand down, Zen.
Where's the thing that you changed to modify that before?
And then second turn.
250? I don't know. It's not there.
Well, where was it before?
It was like probably directly to the right of saves, similar how it is next to armor class and hit points.
Second action, just to be sure, I'm just going to try and grapple Zen.
Before is a 24.
Okay.
I am grabbed.
And then for my last action, gonna stronghold. That's my turn. It's up to you, Eden.
That's so many fucking debuffs on here.
All right, Yudin, you're up. Calm.
I feel like Marshall's Aura would not currently be effective.
Marshall's Aura will not be.
I mean, well, okay. Technically, it says the entity doesn't, even evil entities won't change allegiance.
It doesn't matter. You're not being feared. It's not a fear effect. Anyways, Yudin, yes, all four. Your turn.
Okay, well, I appreciate the effort, Zeta, a lot. I'm gonna try and bomb mod the Kuro. Or
One more.
sense it. Would I have an idea of if I'm, like, talking to the Kuroju fully, or if the Sense is still in there running the show?
Do you really think
You
you
know
know at all at
Zen
this point?
passed out.
No, I don't. That's why I asked, because I hope you were throwing me.
No
might throw me
metagaming.
the bone. Look, I can always ask, but no, I have no idea. So I'm gonna put my eggs in the basket of the. I'm gonna.
Be
Decisions.
inspirational. I know it's really hard
Decisions.
for Yudin.
No, that's not the. Look, I have like a wash list of things I could bond mod sense in it, and I have some ideas for the Kuroju. I just can't decide if it's Kuroju or Sensen. God, I really wish it was Sensen, but I'm going with the Kuroju. I'm like, okay. To the Kuroju, I say. For a god, you are terribly weak possessing a little girl.
Wow. Cringe. Roll diplomacy.
Roll high place.
That's pretty fucking
That's
high.
pretty good. That's
All
pretty
right.
high. That's a -3.
That's a -3. Yep. All right. Well.
Now I need this. I need Sensen to roll low. I need them to roll low. 5th level calm. It is my last 5th level spell. I was saving it for, well, probably synesthesia, but well,
Is there a
this will
bond
have to do.
effect?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, alright.
Oh yeah, let me put. I could put the thing on in the sheet. Sorry, I forgot.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's only the one thing for all the marbles, so this -3. Fucked it again.
That's
I wanna see
not
what-
enough.
What do you mean?
Calm.
Oh, this is -2
Calm.
because I was right.
No,
Is it,
well, no, it doesn't stack with Frighten, but because both are status penalty, but it's ultimately a -3.
Yeah. So it was a 22, so they failed.
Calm. Oh yeah, by the way, technically the bug also needs to make the save.
Yeah,
And
I mean
also
it's
Zeta.
not. It's not fighting. it doesn't.
Yeah, but I mean, like technically both Zeta and the Boggart need to make the save. But the point, or the Froggy Myth, the point is calm.
All right. Would you like to end the encounter?
Yes, I mean personally, I think the Froggy Myth should die, but that's not a bridge I'm currently willing to deal with.
Alrighty then.
All right. Well, Entity's resurgence only lasts for 1 minute, and this is
It lasts,
sustained
and
up to a
calm
minute.
lasts 1 minute.
Yep. It's it lasts
So it can't
like
attack.
6 seconds longer.
But it's still there.
Down, dog. Bad. Down, puppy.
I move closer to the Kuroju Sensen and say, I need you to go back in your hole.
Where's the other token? In a different folder. Oh yeah, there it is.
Don't you leave.
Wait. Hold on. Now that we have it here in the calm state, maybe I can study it for a bit.
You
Just
have
a
1
little.
minute.
Like, Kata, can Melody try and figure out anything about the Kuroju from just like studying it for this little bit?
Yeah. Musashi.
Anything about how this thing works?
I mean, because this is probably as close as they're gonna get to being able to learn any information about it. How it works, I guess, mechanically, outside of the actual fight itself, if it happens. So
I just wanna like
Okay.
maybe
if he's doing,
I'm gonna
are you
try.
doing like the esoteric shit or?
Esoteric
I
lore
mean,
works
that-
on all
that-
creatures,
that-
so like
Yeah, it works with all creatures, so that's
it
definitely what
has
I
to
would
work,
use to-
otherwise it makes no sense.
So I'm just gonna try and figure out what exactly it is, and like try and make then derive weaknesses and how it works from there, given the cross references of other shit I know that might or may not, but may or may not be similar. So we'll see what happens. Roll high, please. Yeah, that's net 20.
That's a natural 20. Okay. Well. You know that if Zenzen ever is beaten unconscious, it will come out.
Oh, that's fair. That's fairly readily apparent.
Yeah.
Is its
Aside
body
from
like?
that,
Does it seem substantial at all, or is it like?
it's
Is it like the old Kuroju as an out character?
You ever seen Princess Mononoke?
No.
I'm asking Peter.
No.
No. But okay. Shit.
Ghibli movies weren't that big in the Netherlands.
Yeah, but I figured Ghibli, it's like international fame.
It's again like it's not big. They weren't big here. They really.
Listen, I know y'all motherfuckers watch Star Wars.
Yeah, okay, like my point is, Ghibli movies aren't as international as you may think.
Anyways, so basically, it's like it's like silhouette. Its overall silhouette is like that of like the art here. If we wanna clear the wall of debuffs for a second here, It does, in some substantiated way of the silhouette, have this kind of like odd, monstrous fox-like form that is like completely dark black in coloration. But like if you the like poker at all in like any way, its actual substance is extremely minimal. There's like it takes almost no force to like pierce through the veil, quote so to speak. But it's enough that you can tell it's there. It's like imagine a knife through like warm flan, something like that. And when you do so with a stick or your finger or whatever, it like kind of like it stains whatever you touch with it, as if like dark ink has just splattered on your fingers, and like little tiny like bits of it kind of part away and maybe like slough off when you do so, and then shrivel up and evaporate into nothing when you do so. And at the bottom of that is just Senzen. She's like embedded in this thing, and embedded, and Zenzen is very battered and bruised right now.
You reckon any sort of attacks or healing that affect this thing will also affect Zenzen?
Yes.
For the records, no matter what you are, if you ever break out, I'll make sure you can never do anything.
I'm gonna call out Zenzen's name, see if it reacts. Zenzen? Okay. You can still
I
hear
feel
me,
like it
Ben.
would just like
Just slow turn.
it wouldn't like even turn its head. It would just turn its eyes and then back. Just back to just kind of just
Aruru
sitting
is
there.
going to take the look the Kuroji gave her as a fucking challenge and give it a hug.
Dang. Like grapple check is a hostile action. Kidding.
Well, she's
A
not
hug
affected
is
calm,
not a grapple.
but yeah.
I'm gonna.
It is
Kiria
now
knows.
being
Kiria's
hugged.
seen Princess
Talk.
Mononoke, right?
You hear me, you dumb ink puppy? You'll never get to harm anything ever.
So.
And then she picks it up.
Picks it up.
Get.
Like a child picking up a dog roughly its size.
Alright.
I
I'm in
Warn
fact
you.
strong enough.
I want to look. I need you to
I
not
wanna point out
risk
one
breaking
thing.
the calm.
I know you're having a moment, but I want to point out one thing. This thing will come out when Zenzen goes down. The fact that it's out right now makes me worry for the Zenzen's safety.
I am giving it affection.
Hang
Leave
on,
it alone.
where's my voice changer?
Look, just be careful. I don't the like limits of what a calm spell considers a hostile action. Bogart, no, is delicate. I'm going to shoot
Just
a
gonna
laser
like
at that thing.
smile slowly at Yadin,
I
like
just smiled back.
wider and wider.
I just smiled
Alright.
back.
So, just.
You think?
Because I have no way to
Zenzen.
technically treat Zenzen right now because of the Kuroju in being in the way. Of like physical
Say that.
healing. I'm just gonna use a scroll of heal real quick. Specifically on Zenzen.
If you knew anything about us, you'd realize that I don't just think, I know.
Which I'm gonna say just like 2 action. Because that gives me the most. Those. Alright. Well,
I hate that it yoinks the camera.
Wow.
Firefly just looks at the Kuroju, gently reaches her hand up and gently goes to touch where its face would be, very gently.
just to make sure, you're not thinking of absorbing this thing, are you?
No, do have something new though. You see a snowflake fall close to your face. As Firefly says that. Just as a RP effect.
This
I'm
is
not
all so amusingly disgusting.
Well, I'm glad someone finds it funny.
However you choose to cope with the fact that you will have no other choice but to change is your own concern. I'll bring back Sensen.
But she's going to be a mess after this. It's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, she'll be better than you think.
But don't worry. She won't die. I won't let her. Not yet.
it probably still feel it probably feels Firefly's curse absorbing it partly.
What is it you intend to gain? Just amusement? Is there some sort of grander scheme? I would struggle to
I don't want to
imagine that
gain
it
anything.
interest.
I just want everyone else to lose
Wow, you are boring.
everything.
Mm,
You are just boring, aren't you?
Z-
I was made this way. What's your
Zen
excuse?
Zen?
so I cannot
As if
help
the
but notice that
circumstance of your creation determines what you will be. I was made this way. I was always going to be like this. I had no choice. Well, I was not always like I am now, and I've
Fire
changed. Why can't you?
Firefly looks toward inside of it to see if she can see Zen Zen.
All I hear from you is excuses, you weird, inky little creature.
You know what? It's gonna just turn to Firefly and just slowly open its mouth, and you'll see Zen Zen's head in there, with like her eyes like half open and like that whole like completely empty and lightless currently. But other than that, she looks fairly okay.
I was made to be a mirror, an object, but I changed. Why can't you?
Well, that's the thing.
Why
You
can't
wanted to
you be
change. I
better?
don't.
Yeah,
I can't help but notice you kind of seem to be stuck to Zin Zin. Any particular reason for that? Did something happen to you in the past? Because you seem powerful, and yet at the same time, your reach is quite limited.
Oh, this girl has a lovely connection to the divine. My home.
Mm.
It's been great getting my strength back. The
you know,
buffoon of a bomb. Um. Well, you've seen her.
Mm.
yeah,
But
Not a thought behind those eyes. No
you're scared of
magic.
her.
It's gonna actually turn like a lot more quickly at Yidin.
You're scared of them both. He then just kind of starts to laugh.
I'm not scared. I'm pissed.
Then what?
Anger, fear. People are so easy to conflate the two.
Hey,
I
Kalia, thanks
see
for the
it.
raid. Welcome,
The
everyone.
reason you're scared is because you stand to
But
lose everything.
Now there
Yeah.
is one I'm scared of.
Big story moment in the campaign
That
right
spell
now.
was bullshit. Fucking you fucking synesthesia.
We
God,
it's got
it
generational
destroyed the
trauma from
boss fight.
synesthesia. Oh
Seems
my
you're really
god.
not fortunate when it comes to magic.
Oh, the pathfinding is great. Already defeated a mini boss.
can I
Now we're suffering
check
consequences
Zen
of a entity coming forth from within.
She's fine.
please?
Well, then what
Please.
The
keeps you
only
here,
reason she's
Goat?
been alive this long.
If Sensen's fine, then there's no reason for you to be around. Go back in your hole.
Firefly's gently grabbing its face. Not hostile, not forcing it, but just gently and gently running her fingers over it. Please. Zenzen's our friend.
Hmm. You know, you interact
But even if you don't want to
interestingly with
change,
my stuff. I wonder if I could use you to make another of me. You want to find out?
Malimbi is gonna push
no.
Firefly back away from the Kuroju at this point. Get in between them.
Aruru is still hugging the Koroju.
I imagine it's been like whenever somebody turns its head, it has to like adjust its fucking snout over the tip of her fucking hat.
Hey, Leggett Musashi, question. How does it? I do have to sustain this calm, and we are stretching. And while we're stretching the limits of a minute to a very
Yeah.
nth
I mean,
degree,
yeah.
I want to know, I
You
do want to
cast it
And hold it
after
by nits.
calm.
after
Like,
it appeared,
How
so
do I
you don't
experience
worry.
anything enforcing the calm on you?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I
sense
guess
it resisting. You like
if
you know
I have to
it's
say,
resisting.
you experience.
Mhm.
I would say you're experiencing the feeling of it's been allowing you to.
Oh.
And if you stop,
I
it's not going to do anything.
I
Oh.
think that it's just trying to make me doubt myself.
Well,
Anyway, time's up. I'll see you all later.
I think it'll
Smile
be
and then
better.
just
Come back, that's
in
done. Oh. I dare not look in the folder of fucking images you've filled.
That
Ah
it doesn't affect who your allies. Technically, so it's
doesn't
just doing
affect
that to
who
be
your
fucking
allies.
spooky. Naked.
Explosion!
Also, expends more of Zenzen's magic, which is fine for it.
Yippee.
And
It's just there to be a little bit extremely intimidating as it
it
explodes.
certainly has an air for theatrics.
it's
I'm going
literally just fucking with you.
If you'll
to
excuse me,
prepare plans.
Zenzen seems to indeed be doing. I don't know where the Froghemoth went.
It's left.
A little preoccupied with that.
That's not good. Froghemoths are terrible creatures.
I know. Nothing we can do about that now.
You're right.
I'm gonna go find. I don't know if she just walked off.
Make sure that there isn't somehow a stain on her.
Firefly.
Meanwhile, Aru just looked like she walked into an
You
ink
alright?
factory and the ink factory shit itself.
Sensen, hey, wake up.
Firefly rubs her arms.
You tend to work off on your own when things are not going very well.
She's
I know
just
you were
staring
not,
blankly.
so
I'm going to
you
shake
wanna
her
tell
awake.
me what's going on?
Aurora is still holding Zenzen.
Yeah, no, that's fair, but
We need to
just
deal with the. We need to deal with that
I'm just grabbing her arm and
sooner
know.
kept shaking her.
rather than later.
That's kind of why I try to probe it a little bit for its situation. I have the feeling that something happened in the past, probably involving Zinzen's parents, since they seem to know about this thing. Um, but it seems to be bound to Zinzen for the time being, and since it mentioned regaining its strength, I'm trying to think if
You've seen
perhaps
what's been happening with Zenzen.
I know. I'm trying to come
There's
up
a
with a way.
way.
Currently, I'm thinking if there is a way we can transfer it to a different vessel, one that does not have a connection to the divine, can maybe seal this thing away properly. It's
I
dangerous.
don't have a connection to the divine.
I
She looks at her hands.
I get where you're coming from. I don't think that's gonna be much better. I'm thinking maybe more something like sealing it inside an object rather than a living person, especially someone so dear to. I I I have to look into it. Just I know you feel like you gotta do something. Can you promise me you'll hold off for now? Oh, and she's going.
Firefly just turns and walks away. She looks at her hands.
Maybe slowly trails behind, leaving a bit more distance. Do you just need some time alone? Is that it? You need some time to think?
I just feel useless. Like, this whole situation, Zenzen's situation's the only one where we needed her parents if they didn't show up. Why didn't they show up? Did they not care?
Well, something may have happened. We haven't checked in with them for a
Some
while.
great adventurers they were. If they leave their own child to a fate worse than death. She's turning around, her wings spreading.
Look, I too wonder what's keeping them so
Trapping
long. But
trapping them with something that's so monstrous. Something that's just going to tear them apart from the inside. It's not like I can help. Every time I touch it, I absorb part of it, and it's not good. I don't want to end up.
mhm.
What the fuck?
What? You good? Was that an out of character? What the fuck?
Yeah, that
Who
was an
was
out of
ya?
character. What the fuck? I did
Yeah.
music. Music all of a sudden picked up and
uh,
scared me.
okay.
Oh,
Oh, I don't
So
have anything playing, so.
I don't hear music.
No, it was
Firefly,
OOC. OOC. Don't worry.
Firefly, this I agree. This is what Jensen's going through is incredibly tragic. And I wouldn't wish that upon anyone, including you, especially you. And I don't know what's keeping my parents so long, but given the nature of this thing,
Apparently some
the
great
fact
adventure.
the fact that we don't know.
They said they were coming, didn't they?
They say they were preparing countermeasures, but they never gave us a time frame. We don't know much about these things, so it's a little presumptuous of us, without knowing the full circumstances, what they're doing and how long it will take. I really know, I understand. I know, I wish they were here sooner. I wish they could help us deal with this last year. But I don't know.
Some great adventures they were. Leaving their daughter to suffer like this for years.
To be honest, initially it sounded like they
They're
didn't even
nowhere
know.
better than my fucking bitch originator's father.
He's just gonna slowly approach.
You feel the maelstrom in her wind. The snowflakes dyed black.
He's gonna take her hand. I fly. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out. And we'll just have to talk to them later. You can give them an earful then.
Zenzen's been suffering.
I know.
I can't do anything and I feel useless. I want to help.
I mean, that is.
Even if it's selfish to say it, I want to help. I don't
We
want
all,
to feel this way anymore.
we all want to help. I am grasping at straws here just as much as you are. The difference being is that I hold hope that there are still options, and I'd prefer to
What
take
if
action
there's
looking
no
forward.
other option? Right now, Zenzen's being torn apart by this thing emotionally. What if we don't have that much time left? What if Zenzen's gone by the time her parents could do anything?
We'll just have to do our best to make sure that that doesn't happen. And until that time, what we can do, at the very least, is to make sure that while Zen Zen is with us, we give her the best
We
time of
can't
her life.
do anything. Every time it's about to take over, she goes into this creepy state. We ask if she's okay, but she never says anything. How can
I
we
know
help if she never allows it?
we can't help because we don't have knowledge, but that is changing little by little every time it comes out.
We know it's a curse. What if
Working on it. It's just there is so much to work on already. We have me slowly dying. We have your issues. We have and God knows what Aruru is going through at this point. Like there seems to be a pattern in the party where everyone is going through something.
she rubs her
We
face?
can't be everywhere at the same time, but we will try our best.
Fuck, what's going on with me? I'm more worried about you and Zenzen. I don't care about the cuts, the wounds, anything, as long as you two are okay in my book.
We're working on it, but it's gonna take time. It's gonna take trial and error. Failing is
You
part
don't
of the
have
process.
forever, and neither does Zenzen. Time is something we don't have.
So then, instead of lamenting our own inability, let's just keep looking for options
We're
until
not
the
at
very
school, we
last
can't
moment.
look for options.
Then, while we're here, think, use all the knowledge, all your experience, everything you've seen so far to come up with any solution, as far fetched as it might seem to you. We will try whatever we can.
She looks at her hand, which is dyed black.
It's gonna be alright. You're not gonna be alone, and we're all gonna get out of this just fine. We
There's a
have to hold
way
on to
to
that.
help Zenzen, and my way to help Zenzen ends up being the only way.
Mm-hmm. Then what?
Would you stop me?
I would like to, but at the end of the day, it is your decision if you want to take on that risk to save someone else's life. As much
I
as I
also
wouldn't
don't want.
want to see you,
You're also dying. I don't have much of a life.
I'm not dead yet. I'm going to beat this thing.
What if you don't?
Well, then there is always Eden who can reincarnate or resurrect, and then, we'll get another chance, I guess.
Our fight leans over him and asking, sorry, got frustrated. I shouldn't have
So
walked away like that.
it's okay. Look, feelings happen. You're allowed to have them. Just glad we talked about. Just do what you have to maintain hope for now, because it's not the end yet.
I have barely any hope left. Because I don't know how long you have. Every day, I don't know that it hurts. I'm scared. I don't feel like talking to Yadin about it because I don't know if Yadin would understand. I don't know if anybody but you would understand. You are my world in my book. Are
No,
the light that at the end of the tunnel for me. Because you gave me hope.
and I will do whatever I can to continue being that.
She
We're
leans
gonna
her
work
head
on
on
this.
his.
We're gonna work on this to like. It's me. Like, how hard can it be, right?
Hugs him.
Then he just
Anyway,
gives her a little like smile. Now, how about we go check on Zenzen? She might have woken up.
sorry.
Our jobs can wait,
Again,
Sensen.
No,
We're in
it's
no shape to do anything right now. So, you're stuck with us.
okay. How is the patient doing?
hugs
She's up.
Zenzen, not caring.
I found a chest here.
You figure that out. Say that if you need help, you can bring it over here.
Oh,
There
sounds
seems to be a magical item I'm unable to identify.
Me or Millie could
uh,
take a look at it later.
I'll have a look at it. If you think Zenzen's fine and none of you need medical treatment for the time being, I'll go help
And just kind of
Zeta.
give Malimby a look.
Look, right now I don't think Zenzen needs to be crowded by like a bunch of people. Just take it slow. She's been through a lot.
I'm sorry.
I'll
I
have a
wish
look
I
at her
could.
later.
I wish I could have done something.
Alright, well, there is in fact loot in the monster's nest
Like,
that
then,
you
like,
left
just like
behind.
just like weekly like stare. Like my eyes burn. I don't want to
Yes.
cry anymore. Just get stuff done.
Just
What do you want to feel?
She doesn't even answer. She's just staring at the ground at some point in distance.
In that case, I'll cast 2 level 1 soothes on Sensen. Use yourself that 6
Wow.
and that 9.
Wow.
In that order. Pro really just healed you for 6-9.
Like she still looks like scared. She's like trembling, but she's just standing there.
It grazes your mind, boosting your mental defenses and healing wounds. It's mental fortitude in a pocket.
Alright, I just see a
I'm
lot of
going to
money
say
in
that
this
is
chest.
not enough to help.
I'm not expecting it to, but
Yeah,
you know, every little bit.
I have self-imposed some frightened levels.
Oops.
Here.
I know.
You know.
What that Marshall's aura? No.
Firefly
I'm
reaches
gonna
What
into
the
her
become as
pocket
fuck?
and
big
puts
as
on the
Zen
mask.
and give her a tight hook.
Wow. Oh my god. Tall at Ruru? Way.
All right.
That was an interesting alright.
She tries to make herself look like she's calmer, but she's wearing her mask, so you can't see the
Mhm.
what's on her face.
He's just gonna gesture for her to have a seat, and then he's gonna hold her real tight. He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna hold
Hug.
her. Well,
All right. Well, light returns to Zenzin's eyes, and she hugs it back and is crying harder.
You know, not that this isn't very good to
Hug.
see the cathartic break, but perhaps we want to move out of this swamp and go lay
alright,
down.
still swamp in here.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I want to get stuff done and get out of here.
There are
It's
beds in
swamping.
there were beds in the other building. Let's go there.
Alright, I'm gonna scoop up Zenzen and Princess Kiri.
My god.
Zeta, you need help carrying all that?
I should be able to. I'm
Oh
just putting it
shit!
in a
Wish we
stash.
had Lupin now. Literally the
Yeah.
pack mule of the
What's
party.
that? As far as loot goes, you
Fucking
guys
I
got a
just moved the
sturdy,
loot to the stash, so
Jetty
sturdy
trash
shield.
talking her old character just earlier. Goddamn.
Damn.
As far as you guys got as loot, you got a sturdy shield, moderate,
I
is
was,
just
I
big
was talking
defense shield.
Lupin
Doesn't do anything special besides
because
block.
that's how
And then
Firefly legitly feels.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
have
Not
fair.
picked
trust
up
talk to a
our.
character.
I have picked up the stuff inside the chest. We can move
Yeah.
out.
The
Alright,
iron medallion in there is
well,
a
let's
Firefly
talisman.
let's
looks at
roll out.
Firefly looks at Malimby thinking, your wheels might get stuck in the mud. I might as well help you. She
Yeet.
gently goes to push his wheelchair.
Oh. Oh, I was expecting to be flinging up drafted, but yeah, that works.
Do you want to be flinging up drafted?
No,
I
I'm
can
good.
move you.
No, I'm good.
Fling. Fling! Is it
I
like
mean,
being on a roller
in all
coaster since Malimby's in a
technicality,
wheelchair?
it's just me gently setting you back down.
Let's
No,
go.
I'm good. It's not that I don't trust you. It's
I'm gonna carry Zenzen out.
I like doing things my own way.
Look,
I'll keep an eye out.
I don't think
Okay.
any of us, after all of that, are in
Oh,
a state to quite immediately continue.
You wanna take a call it a day, if you will?
I mean,
Firefly
I
keeps
am
pushing Molimby over here.
I am completely out of spells. But that aside, I think that with what we just experienced, maybe everyone needs to take a moment to, well, heal something magic can't just
Flinging
do
across
away.
to gently push you onto the porch.
I don't, it's not necessary. This chair is built to go upstairs.
Firefly does it anyway!
He does it
God,
anyways.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Well,
If I would suggest we all try and get some sleep. If you need to, if anyone after what happened has a need to talk about stuff, I will be available. Sensen, I think we should get you into a bed.
I'll be on first watch. Firefly's wearing her.
mm,
You didn't probably would take note.
Very well. I will shut down for 2 hours. Then just wake me up and I will take over for the watch
I'm
for the rest of the day.
I'm going to stay up a little bit. Yidin, do you happen to have or do you happen to know from the top of your head the formula for the reincarnate ritual?
Yep.
Would you
Uh,
mind do you mind telling me all about it?
Not exactly what I was expecting, but sure.
I'm going somewhere with this. It's just early stages of development.
Okay.
Firefly wing
Again,
twitches at that. Him
again,
saying the reincarnation thing.
again, if after what happened anyone feels a desire to just talk and be listened to, just ask me for some time. Also,
Fine.
uh, I'm gonna drag the boggart bodies out.
Ah! Oh wait. Gotta be. Oh yeah. After all that, your point.
Yes,
Congratulations.
there we go.
I can't drag you, Mumu.
Okay, Melanie, what did you want to talk with me about?
I okay, so you know how I have that
Firefly shuts the door.
you know I had that condition, right?
Yeah, I
Um
Plop on the
do
bed.
know.
I don't think the reincarnate spell specifically will work. There's a chance, but like I'm pessimistic about it. Given that this is a genetic thing, like I've been trying healing magic to slow it down, but it's all it's been doing. It's slowing it down. It'll come back with vengeance. So unless I very much change something in the genetic structure of myself, down to the fact that it just takes out the disease, I would. I'm thinking I could maybe like modify the ritual.
I see. But your suggesting isn't easy.
I know.
The power of any ritual comes from the fact that it's not like any other magic. It works on fundamentally different principles, which is why learning about it is not like any other form of magic. It it's universal to all traditions. It can be done by non-magical people. It often forms from just folk beliefs even.
Hmm.
It's rituals like reincarnate, for example, come from 2 points: a desire to bring someone back to life, as well as folk beliefs of people, well, reincarnating. It's based on culturally traditional practices of various groups who believe in reincarnation, which personally I attest to is just factually real. Many there are many options for what happens after you die. One of them is just that you come back as something else. Though how that works is much different from how the ritual works. It- That that's where the ritual finds its power from a want for alternatives to resurrection, which is often a lot more difficult to do,
The
as well as the belief in the workings of reincarnation.
the source of its power is currently inconsequential. I'm more interested in the effect it has, which in and of itself certainly is magical. Um,
Yes,
the
but
source of power, I could perhaps adjust that in some sort of way, make it more like a spell than a ritual, but at the end of the day, what I need is a starting point. Something that
okay.
can alter the self on a very fundamental level.
Is in as clinical of terms as I can put it, the way reincarnation works has two factors to it: the part of the new body and the part of the soul. Let's say you are dead. The graces of the Lady in Grey have given you the freedom to return to the mortal plane if your soul can be given a vessel. But as a deity of fate, if you choose to do so via reincarnation, she'll allow you, but fate will have its hand in that engagement. Unlike with resurrection, where in its most simplest form of the ritual, you need the whole of the body. With even the simplest form of reincarnation, you need specifically any small portion of the creature's remains.
I
As
intended to cast this spell while the target's still alive.
I understand, but it's important for you to understand how this ritual works if you're going to build your own. The remains of that original body become what the new body grows out of, essentially.
So as long as the target is still alive and we still have their body, it should not change into something entirely different.
Only if you do resurrection. If you do reincarnation, you can take the full adult. You can take your full body. You can take a head, an arm, a foot,
I know.
uh,
So
s-
the
and
thing with
have
that
it
is,
become your new body.
the thing with that is, resurrection brings someone back the way they were. What I need is something that fundamentally changes that
That's
person's body.
that's why I'm talking about reincarnate instead of resurrection. But both
Yes.
are important for you to understand.
So I get how they work. I get the difference between. I just need.
Fundamentally, okay, let me reduce it down then. You are granted a fully new body, grown out of the remains of of your old body, or your old
Mhm.
body is changed fully into a new body. But as I said, fate plays chooses to play its part in your new incarnation. So it chooses at random, seemingly, or perhaps at some long planned plan for why you should become a thing, a new ancestral form. Now, it can realistically be anything. I have heard of people come back even as awakened animals, but overall it seems to be dependent on the ancestries that are surrounding the region. In the inner sea, for example, coming back through reincarnation as a human or an orc or elf or even a gnome is a bit more common than the awakened animal, for example.
Okay.
But it's open to anything because the true changes to your body come from fate itself. In a practical application, yes, if we were to hypothetically, not not realistically, kill you and then reincarnate you, I believe that your new body will stand a good chance at not having the genetic disease of your kitten as well. You are biologically speaking no longer even closely related to your kin. You are fundamentally genetically different, even to the point that you are a different species sometimes. But that is a lot of power coming from fate itself, not just the magic. Most of what the ritual does is get the soul back in your body. That's most of what the ritual does. But choosing to do so via reincarnation and giving fate's hands uh, the freedom to, well, involve itself is where the more impressive effects of the ritual come from. I mean, reincarnate essentially does less, but it's a lot more harder to do because you don't leave anything up to fate.
So then get me both rituals.
I
Because,
have them.
okay, that's all I needed to know. Because I'm going to be using them as a starting point and then creating something entirely new out of it. So I appreciate the explanation. I know you're trying to help. Um, it'll help in knowing what parts to focus on and what not. This is purely a starting point.
I understand.
That's all it is.
But
I
it's
am indeed just trying to fundamentally change a body with weight
look, I
without
understand
having
that
that sacrifice.
on the outside it doesn't seem like everything I told you is relevant information, but that's the problem with rituals.
No, I get it. It's
Anything that seems inconsequential is somehow deeply important.
no, I get it. You
That's why
did
it has
mention
those
something.
esoteric
You did mention
items.
something I hadn't previously considered. So I'm not being sarcastic. I genuinely appreciate.
It's it's fine. Look, I'll help you, but
It's gonna take a while anyway before I have anything to show for it. But
I
we'll
don't
see.
know if honestly, if it weren't for the fact that it's genetic for you, I don't know if this will easily work. And one more thing that you will have to think about. The cost of a failed ritual is usually grave.
Well, the cost of failing it means I'm going to die anyway at some point.
The
And
cost
if
of
it were,
failure of a ritual can often lead to fates worse than death.
then it's a risk I'm going to have to take because as things stand now, I'm going to die.
I understand. I don't
And
mean to
it better
dissuade
and
you from
no,
trying. I just
I
want you to
get it.
be aware
I
of everything.
no, I get it, Dean. But I also need you to know that we've already been through so much. I've seen the years, the hundreds of doctors that tried to take care of my brother and tried to cure him. All the things that he'd gone through, all the successes or seeming successes at the time, and all the failures thereafter. If it were easy, then he would have died for nothing.
I know.
I'm ready to face whatever it is, just to give myself another chance at it. I promised Firefly as much.
I will aid you with whatever parts of my knowledge of ritualistic lore I can.
How about this? You provide me with the starting point, and once I have something to show for it, I'll run it by you first before I start the experiment.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna lay in a bed now.
Alright, you have a good rest.
For what it's worth, if anyone can make such a ritual, it's probably you.
He chuckles a bit, and this is like, I have the people around me to thank for that.
I hate it when you're humble.
I know, that's why I'm doing it.
I give a look at Firefly. And I don't go to bed immediately.
So Melibby's just gonna sit there writing all kinds of shit for the next 2 or so hours that Zeta's asleep, and then once Zeta wakes up, he's gonna go to bed.
Where are you going, Eden? She puts her. She would have put her glove back on.
You did not realize you were following them. Give me a break, it's been like 3 weeks. I'm allowed one mistake.
No, I wasn't laughing at that. I was just laughing
No,
at the
Where'd you guys go?
fucking fact that
no.
it didn't like getting jump scared by fucking Firefly.
She's the sneakiest person in the party.
Firefly's like,
Comes out of the
what?
darkness.
Feathers are floofed out.
You here, you
You've
didn't
been
like.
through a lot. You've been through a lot too, haven't you, Eden?
God
Like I stated to,
damn it,
like I
Firefly, don't
stated to you,
sneak up on me like that.
I'm.
Look,
I just followed. I was walking after you. I was gonna ask you
yeah,
where you were going.
I don't think you realized how sneaky you've become. Look, I'm fine. I just am engaging in some therapeutic scream therapy. It's very helpful in dealing with the release of stress. I'm not. You don't need to worry about me. I'm more worried about you,
Into
if I'm
Eden's face
honest.
a little bit. Just her mask. Don't worry about it. Just dealing with my own shit. But you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Look, I know it's very hard for everyone what's going on. But the one thing we can start doing is not asking for help. If if I need help, I will ask. And fortunately, at least Malimbi is willing to ask for help, and well, I hope you know you can as
The
well.
problem, the problem with my problem is that I don't know how you, if you could help with it.
Well, that's everyone's excuse for not asking for help. Believing the problem is simply too big or too personal or too self-important or any excuse to believe that anyone is the only person who could deal with it.
I'm not just dealing with one problem, I'm dealing with two.
Well, I can at least listen to them.
You already know what both of them are. You were talking to Malimbi. I listened into part of the conversation.
Yeah, I I figured you were. Look, for what it's worth, I believe Malimbi will figure this out and figure out a way to, well, heal himself. And, he'll need help, certainly. But I have no doubt in his ability to resolve this for a second. That said,
Who are you?
Not,
What happened to you then?
it's not that I don't believe in him. I worry.
yeah, yeah, me too. Look, it's
She wipes her mask,
it's
finally
good.
taking it off, showing that she's actually still crying. I was
Oh,
trying not to show it in front of Zenzen because Zenzen's already dealing with so much.
you didn't just going to like curse like very inaudibly to themselves and not,
I've
hiding it well enough
got,
between their capability of performance and instead of like showing that to Firefly, they're going to just give her a hug.
I've just gotten really good at hiding it over the years because of what I had to do with Stella. But that doesn't mean that I don't worry. I worry for you, or Ruru, Olympi, Zenzen. I worry more than most the people think I do.
I
Just
think
sucks.
Firefly that they know. The worst and best parts of having you guys as friends is that I know you all care so much, and that because you all care so much, that you don't want to, that none of us want to be a burden for each other. But not
You
being
guys,
truthful about this is going to make helping each other a lot harder. So it's really good that you're showing this. And you can show this to all of them. They all already know deep down.
I already showed it to Melimby. It just sucks, you know? Wipes her eyes.
You don't have to tell me how much it sucks.
It just sucks that I can't help Zinzin, or she literally takes the glove off and it it's faded partially, but it's still on her arm.
Look,
I can't touch Zenzen. I can't even I can't hug her when she's upset. I can't. I
you
just feel
may
like
not
I'm behind that glass again and stuck, you know?
you may not be able to touch her for long, but trust me, when we feel your wind helping us along, it it feels, well, not physically like a hug, but it definitely feels like you're there to make sure we're safe. It's very hard to describe it as a feeling, but
The winds
it's
of
it
freedom
feels
always helps.
it feels quite like a hug, if I'm honest. As for Sensen, I know how you feel. Right after that, I felt like I wanted to immediately start preparing the mindscape ritual to just jump into her mind and start fighting that thing inside her all myself. But that that drastic of an action, not thought out properly, that's unfortunately not going to help. The feeling is good.
Her
It keeps
parents,
it keeps us
it feels,
proactive.
it feels like her parents are just waiting until Zenzen dies or something.
I don't think they are. For better or worse, they kind of remind me of my own parents. And while they're not here, and I'm mad at them for that, I don't think they're not
You
here
would have seen the her
not because they
wind.
want to be.
You would have also seen the snowflakes dyed black and the wind swirled around her.
Yeah.
She's in that state.
Her family, I do think, cares deeply. And whatever is keeping them is not their own lack of wanting to help. They're not like,
We just don't have forever.
I know,
I'm worried about Zenzen. I feel like every day I'm like 5 steps behind the person I consider my Northern Star, which is Limby. And then
look,
the rest of everybody, it feels like no matter how fast my wind can push me, I can't keep up with everything that's going on. I'm my own shit. Everybody else,
look, nobody expects you to solve everything. We're all going to be one small piece of everyone's puzzle here.
she
You,
looks at her hands.
I think, would benefit from telling Sensen a
I
bit
don't
about how you
want
feel and how you want to help. And I think Sensen would also benefit from hearing that.
I just feel selfish.
Well, it's not wanting to help that can make a person selfish. Only the reasons why. And loving your friends doesn't. That's one of the least selfish reasons to help someone.
You guys are the you guys aren't just friends to me. Not in my eyes.
I know,
Friends are your chosen family.
I know. You'll be okay. Malimbi, I promise, will be okay. And Sensen, I don't know how yet, but I know she'll be okay. I know we'll get whatever that thing is out, with or without her family.
She just looks at her hand.
And I know that you will be okay when you're in a lovely wedding dress getting officiated at your wedding by me to Millimy.
Really,
It's
you didn't
Mr.
really
And
have to
I
be like,
know for
officiate
certain
by
he'll be
me.
standing on his
Yep.
own 2 feet when he's, you know, giving you the first bridal kiss.
She puts her mask back on. I don't know if he'll make it till then.
He will.
Come on, Eden. Let's get back.
I'll be along in a bit.
I'm not
I
leaving you out here by yourself.
look, I appreciate you, but I am not alone.
Ian's gonna scream some more.
I have friends right here as I pull up a spider. I make sure I'm never alone. And I never feel alone even if you guys are a few feet over there. Go get some rest.
I'll wait right here until you're done yelling then. And I won't tell anybody about that. Promise.
I appreciate it. I will tell them,
Everyone
but
deserves a chance to break down. I've broken down a couple times.
yes,
Nobody still cares about me. I still care about you.
I know. I'll have my more public breakdown later, but for now, I'd like a moment to
Eden,
gather my own thoughts.
can I ask you to do the same for me? Be more honest.
I
I know you're supposed to be a therapist, but I don't want the weight of everyone else's emotions on you alone.
look, I will try to be.
Pro-
The things that I'm feeling, however, are now I'm using the own excuse. Nobody can understand. How can I ask for help if it feels so ununderstandable? The truth for
She
you,
walks back. She turns
I
around and walks back up and boots you on the nose.
I I'll tell you truth. I feel really, really jealous of Sensen and how confident and openly she's just willing to flirt and show her affection for Aruru. And with all that going on, that makes me feel terrible because it's such a stupid, childish feeling. And
Jealousy is an emotion just like any other.
I know, I know,
Stella was jealous of a lot of people. She told me every jealousy, every emotion, I may have had to pretend to be her mirror. I knew a lot more about that girl than most people did.
I'm sure you do. I
And I can
I have healthier
understand.
ways of dealing with my jealousy than that. Obviously, I'm not exactly taking it out on Zensen. I've been trying to improve her and mine relation for months now. It's a slow process, especially with Zensen's conditions, but I think I'm almost getting her to the point that she's willing to not hate me.
You've made lots of improvements, Eden. I'm proud.
Thank you. I'm working on it.
I don't feel like I've improved very much myself.
You have. I think of all of us, you've improved the most. Well,
I still
you
get
or
into the
Zeta.
readings.
To be fair, it's either you or Zeta, but Zeta kind of cheated. He had a whole person step inside his mind. You
I
can't
mean,
fight
not
against that
mimic.
type of mental process progress.
I'm, I'm not. She literally mimics Yadin's body movements. I've learned how to mimic the be a mirror. Unlearning that is still a process I'm doing. I don't
Eh.
know what they'll do if Limby fails.
I know. But if he does somehow, which again I don't believe he will, we'll find a way. We'll find a way to bring him back. Even if it means that I have to go march back into the boneyard.
Or fight for Asma. Fist fight
I
that bitch.
I
Do it.
I have
Do
some
it,
old
pussy.
friends that that definitely didn't kick me out of the boneyard for any reason that I can surely try and convince to help us.
There is no way you could have ever gone to the boneyard.
But that
There's
won't come to that.
connections.
I don't. I
That
have
is
people who kicked me
impossible.
out of
Remove
the
that from your
boneyard,
backstory. You're wrong. You can't do that. That's impossible.
which is
Otherwise, the
by
wizard would die and
definition
teleport
a
out.
connection because they know me, but not in a positive light. But that's neither here nor there, and I'm not saying that to Firefly right now. The point is,
Check.
Olimby won't fail. For as much as I love to admit it, he's brilliant when it comes to making spells, and with the motivation
The
of
worry is still
remaining with
there.
you, nothing can stop him.
The worry's still there. Feeling as hopeless as I was in that mirror. Holding on to hope has never been my strong suit.
Well,
I broke free because I wanted to, not because I hoped to.
well,
I
maybe
couldn't
that's the next step, learning to hope. I mean, I'm, you. I understand you didn't dare to hope to break free, to come here to the Magambia, to meet friends, family, even, or even dare to hope that you could defeat Stella. But maybe you can learn to hope that everything will turn out all right.
She gently catches one of the snowflakes on her gloved finger. Gently punches Yadin in the shoulder. When you're done, let me. I'm gonna walk a little down the path. But you better make sure you come back.
I will be with you guys within a few minutes.
I will come
But
back here and flinging updraft you if you don't.
that's I accept that as a consequence. Just gonna scream a bit.
Just make sure you weren't saying anything else. Firefly walks off.
Just something, anything, anyone, whoever can listen. I don't know who or what I get them inspiration from, but either if it's you or whatever it is, or something else, I don't care. Just if you can hear me, give me a way to solve this. I don't care what it costs. I'll I'll find a way.
Yadin, you feel a like tug, like almost like a
Wham.
There are a lot
a
of needle
gentle
darts going
pull.
in a lot of trees.
Not like a physical tug, but like a kind of
Although
like
trees
like a
stand up.
direction, like you know, if you cast a spell like no direction
Especially
or
if I
like
don't
know the
get an
way.
answer to what I'm just screaming into the woods jungle.
What am I fighting for?
The begging for an answer for any AIDS, hope, looking for a way to fix things.
You definitely feel a pull in a direction, like a gentle like knowing
Who am
way
I
to go.
kidding?
Pulls Malimba into the other room.
Who'd ever want to help me?
Guess I'm going to bed.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Leggett? Hi?
Hi. Yeah. I was muted in Discord.
Oh,
Hey, good job.
Good job.
You
We've not heard you
didn't.
talk for a while.
Yeah. No. I wasn't talking for most of the time. So that explains why you didn't respond the first time I said anything. Anyways, you didn't feels a pull, like a gentle like tug in a direction in the sense of like it like if you think about when you cast like a spell like Know the Way or something like that, kind of like a direction to go when you like kind of concentrate and fucking shout it yourself into the void, hoping for something.
I want to see, but I can't.
Don't worry about it.
There's nothing to see.
Just watch the stream.
Do I get a feeling of how far it is?
You don't think it's close, that's for sure. Definitely does not feel close.
Well, that's something at least. But that's something for tomorrow. Can't believe it. I actually feel something. Why? I've I don't understand what I've
What?
what is it? It's just like something's not missing, but or s- or there's or something's telling me what's missing. Why can't things just ever be easy? And with that, I'll walk out of the job.
He walks.
and they were never heard from again.
You walk
All
out of
right.
the woods. And the
Well,
building's gone.
it's been 3.5 hours. Shut the fuck up. Oh god. Ah, fucking, you died. You all die. Anyways, rocks fall. You die. I think that's enough for session today. Hope you guys had
Very
fun.
RP.
Very RP.
Very RP.
Very
Apologies
roleplay.
for not having to do a lot.
Yep. You defeated the layer boss. This place. All right. Congratulations. Hope you guys had fun. Let's find a person to raid.
I also genuinely
Raiders.
didn't see when you snuck the fucking frog thing away.
I did. I fucking saw it. I'm like, God damn it, I'm way too fucking busy.
Yeah.
But what was in that treasure? I didn't really get a look at it.
A moderate, sturdy shield, a iron medallion, and a sapphire.
Yeah, Sapphire, big money.
6
Sapphire,
sapphires.
big money. I mean, it's the same money as this moderate, sturdy shield. Like, no one in our party uses shields.
Which
so...
treasures sell for full value, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the shield
I
is
mean,
double the value of the sapphire, so they sell for the same.
Zeta could use a
Money.
shield. He could do that.
Zeta could use
Zeta
a shield.
could use a shield.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
could.
that stops you.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
monks can use shields. Did you not know you could use a shield?
Yeah, the only thing is you don't have the general feat for shield block as a reaction. So
Yeah,
like,
but
block,
raising
block.
a
Yeah.
shield to increase your AC is still.
Wait, you did
Anyone
could
can
use a
do that.
shield. What are you putting in your hands?
I mean, I can use a shield, but I have no action economy for it.
Zen could use a shield. Then
Yeah,
again, she's grappling, so that.
yeah, I grab.
I mean, you can grapple with one hand.
Firefly could use a shield because I don't think Firefly is ever really putting anything in her hands, right?
Nope.
No. Yeah, I mean a lot of you guys could use shields.
Well,
Yeah,
the
'cause
only
the
thing she
Attenuator's
puts in her
attached to
hand
you,
is
right?
What?
yeah, I think it's attached to her like glove or something.
But
The gate attenuator.
The Attenuator.
yeah,
That's
no,
not a held
that's
item.
it doesn't take a hand, but channeling your element does take a hand. So having your element channeled is one of your hands occupied, so the other hand is
Also-
not occupied.
Malimbi could also use a shield, but he already needs to juggle his fucking one-hand weapon and his implements. So, like,
Anyways,
Ultimately,
Also,
shields are good, but they are sometimes not useful.
also, I assume we'll have a long rest now, so I can just prepare that for next time. Or are we gonna get interrupted?
yeah, if you guys wish to take a long rest, you will be able to take a long
Yeah,
festo.
people are tapped out. We may only be a day behind the knights, but like if we catch up to the knights and no one has any spell slots, then yeah.
I
Oh
have-
yeah, it can be brutal.
I have 4 spells, 2 second rank, 2 third rank.
You guys get spells.
I have 2 first, 4 second, 2 third, and 2 fourth because the Kuroju blew one on Divine Wrath for a funny exit.
Since
Anyway.
at least
You
there's
out.
some spells left, but not a lot.
Anyways, I think we're gonna raid Leaflet. They're doing a interesting little game, Ale and Tail Tavern. I'm not sure. I think this is like one of those like kind of like sim games, but you know the sim is Fantasy Tavern Keeper.
I
So
wonder if it's the one I saw Monarch playing.
fun little time.
Where
So-
chat can be members.
Let me get my raid massage for all the
Time
people
for
out
crab.
there. It's time for crab. Time for crab. Yeah. Nation raid. Crab. I do
Pretty
believe
sure
I
I
don't.
have the message somewhere in my notepad doc, but I make so many miscellaneous notes. That's a pain in the ass to find.
There's the the raid message. So many miscellaneous notes. So, where is start raid? Begin the raid. All right, chat. So Leaflet some love. She's a cool streamer. I enjoy watching her from time to time. So
Yeah.
y'all have a good night, and I'll see you all hopefully Tuesday for a variety stream. Thinking about finishing Tactical Breach Wizards.
Have
I
a
don't know.
good
We'll see.
night.
All right, see you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Bahago.
Eh.
No.